Welcome, everybody! We got our big Pokemon Presents today, which we have been waiting for a long time now. And so today's a very big day, and we're all here to celebrate it together. And on the line, I have Kayla's capsule. Say hi, Kayla.
Buddy! And the audio is working, because
Okay.
I checked it.
Oh,
Yeah.
awesome, awesome. Sweet. So, we're going to be talking about our predictions in the pre-show. So, I'll let you actually lead us into that if you want, Kayla. Do you have any big predictions that you might have for it?
Oh boy, well, I'm hoping that they're going to show us more of the characters in Pokemon Legends Arceus, like especially like the professor.
Okay. Yeah, I think that that's a big possibility that they're going to finally reveal who the professor is. And I wonder if it's going to be like a big deal because it's someone we know, or if it's just like, just some new professor who actually is just a big part of the story, but we don't know who they are yet, you know?
That's what I'm thinking too. Like, I feel like it's either going to be like the ancestor of somebody like Cynthia, or like just like somebody totally new but like interesting. I don't know. I just feel like it's going to be an important character because they've like hyped them up so much, but they haven't shown them yet.
Yeah, I don't know why they hyped him up so there has to be a reason, right, that they hyped him up so much. That's what my
Exactly.
assumptions are. Also, shout outs to Pega fan. You're always first. Yes, you are always first. And I'm glad you're first on this video too. It's nice to have you here, Pega fan. Am I saying that right, Pega fan? Pega fan. That's kind of fun to say. Pega fan. What's Pega?
Maybe it's like Pegasus?
Maybe. I like that idea.
Oh,
Oh
hey,
man.
Larry.
Oh, Larry's here. Larry, what's up, Larry? What theme do you think they'll be taking another direction, Larry? Speaking of direction, can we talk about how in the trailer they all looked very depressed? So I feel like there's going to be a very mature tone to this game, personally, and I'm hoping for that. What do you think?
Yeah, I think it definitely is going to be more mature, especially because you're going to be running around and like your trainer, a lot of people are thinking that the trainer can actually get injured almost, you
Oh
know?
yeah, I
And
think
like
so, yeah.
that's dark.
I think that's part of those leaks. I think that's what it said on there. So someone or several people have translated them by now, and one of the things they translated was on those leaked photos was that it said that your trainer will take damage, so you have to throw a Pokemon out to fight the Pokemon for you so that you don't get knocked out. And so that's going to be a big part of this. And I think for sure we are seeing explanations for the battles, and also I think an explanation for, you know, why we have a dodge roll. And I think they're going to go into explanations about, you know, how we do take damage and how we're going to be throwing the Pokemon out to save ourselves from being knocked out, which is really fun. Also, Kayla, you were right. Pegasus is what Pega stand for.
Yeah.
And Pegasus is a YouTuber apparently who I've never heard of. What kind of videos do they do? I'm actually really curious.
I don't know. But cool name though.
Yeah, I like it. Pegasus. Who doesn't like a good Pegasus?
Right? Flying horse. Coolest thing ever. It's basically like anything you can take it and add wings to it and it becomes cooler. Like Absol, right?
Absolutely.
Like
Oh my gosh, Mega Absol. Bring her back. Bring her back, please. Oh man. Also, I call Absol a her. I hope no one gets offended over that or something. Everyone always calls him a he, and I'm like, well, I catch female Absol, okay? Is there something wrong with that?
I definitely get female vibes from Absol, you know?
Also, since when does gender matter? Let me call them what I want. They're they them actually. They're not
Yeah,
they're not
we'll
a
just use they them pronouns for all Pokemon and then we don't have to worry about it.
That's why Absol looks so androgynous. But speaking of flying things and flying Pegasus, do you think they're gonna show us how we can use Pokemon to ride, glide, and climb, and hopefully swim?
I feel like they have to, you know?
That's one of
Like,
the biggest
they're-
selling points if that's in the game, you know?
Yeah, I think that needs to be in there both for Legends Arceus and for Diamond Pearl because if it's HMs, people are gonna, it won't be good.
Yeah. Oh, I doubt they'll do HMs again. They've strayed from that for years. And we can say what we want about Game Freak because, you know, obviously I have my opinions on them, but I will give them this. They've strayed away from HMs, which is always a plus.
Yeah, HMs were the worst. Oh gosh, I remember playing early Pokemon games and not knowing how HMs worked. And then
Same.
your starters, you couldn't even get rid of them.
And then you can't erase the move. Yeah, that was so sad. So I think HMs actually were a great idea when it comes to the functionality of using your Pokemon to do stuff, to solve puzzles in the environment, right? But
Right.
I thought that, you know, the fact that you had to use a move slot and the fact that you can't delete it, that was obviously because of how they didn't know how to compress the coding back then, so they fit it in the only way that they knew how. But nowadays they can totally fit it in a better way, and I don't like how they've been... I like how they've been straying from HMs, but I don't like what they've replaced it with by comparison. I think they should do HMs in a way that you can use any of your Pokemon to do any of the things that they need to do in the environment, but instead of making it a move slot, just have that be like a passive skill that they can have based on the kind of Pokemon they are. You know what I mean?
Right, like have Pokemon that are like surf eligible, but
Exactly.
not have them, have a move for it.
Exactly. No, like have some Pokemon that can swim, like you said. You know, some that can burn a tree down that's in, or a fallen tree down that's in your way to get somewhere, or you know, maybe a fighting type Pokemon to lift it up and toss it. I doubt they would go through that trouble to animate it, but you know, something. It's better than anything that they've done so far. They kind of hit it a little bit with X and Y and Sun and Moon when they had, you know, Pokemon that you could get to do certain things, but those weren't even your Pokemon, and they were relegated to just certain Pokemon because they weren't your Pokemon, and I didn't like that either, but it was a step in the right direction by comparison, at least.
Yeah, for sure. Although the Machamp carrying animation was hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh, and Snorlax, where he just like hugs you.
Oh my
Or you
goodness.
hug him. Yeah, that was great.
I love that. Man, Let's Go had some... So I didn't like Let's Go very much, but I loved that their implementation of follow and, you know, rideable Pokemon and stuff like that.
Yeah,
So,
I agree.
I really hope that they bring that back in a really full way with Legends. Also, Larry said that the battle will make or break the battle system will make or break the game for us. I think you can have a lot of confidence in this new battle system. From what I know from the leaks and from what we've seen, it looks way better than what we've had so far. Then again, I might be striking a bad chord with people like you, Kayla, who actually really love the way Pokemon battles are right now. But I personally don't like them. I think that the balance they strike of being too accessible, where the games are really boring because they never play any of the tricks that you would play in competitive on you. And then I feel like it's also too convoluted with how you have to breed to get the best possible Pokemon, and you have to, you know, get the right IVs, EVs, you have to get the right passive skills, you have to get the right movesets, you know. I think it can get too convoluted with that portion of it. And then, and then conversely, like I said, when you start the game, I think it's too accessible to where literally this campaign is just you spamming super effective moves and it always works for you because no one plays any sort of trick on you or anything. There was like one NPC in Sword and Shield, I think, who had like a focus band or whatever it is, that an endurance band that makes you survive after one hit. And it was a level 1 Pokemon. You go in, you think that, oh, I'm just gonna destroy him, and he gets to 1 HP and then uses a move that matches your HP to his. So then you're here with your level 100 Pokemon fighting this level 1 and you're both at 1 HP and it gets kind of scary. So like something like that could have been implemented more, but they never did that. So I feel like this new battle system is going to be a much better balance because it seems very similar to Final Fantasy's sort of fight mechanics. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I definitely agree that like the main story battle mechanics are so bad. Like they just make the trainers really, really weak and don't give them good AI, and they just do the worst possible move in most situations. But I do think that in terms of like the competitive scene, they're definitely making like breeding and all of that like more accessible, because like in the past it would be almost impossible to like know your Pokemon's like IVs and EVs and be able to actually like successfully have a competitive Pokemon, and now they basically made everything for that like so much easier. Like you can get a Pokemon competitive ready in like less than an hour if you need to, which That's awesome, because that used to take a whole lot longer, especially
A lot
Gen
longer.
3 was like impossible with it.
Oh, geez. Yeah, so the quality of life improvements to that were amazing in Sword and Shield. And that's one of the few things that I could credit to that game. I do agree with you. That was really good. I also really love some of the new moves and passive skills that they implemented. I keep forgetting what they're called. Abilities that they implemented for the Pokemon in Sword and Shield, because it allowed for some really fun setups that you can do in competitive. So that's the most that I can say for that. I really hope that sort of thinking carries over to Legends. I think it will, because this seems like a much more mature game. And I think it's going to be even more interesting with the ATB system. Are you familiar with the ATB system, Kayla?
Yeah, I'm familiar with it.
Okay, cool. So just making sure. All right, let me catch up with the chat real quick, because Travis said, Johnny, what's up, Travis? Glad to have you here. Glad to have you here, Willoweegi. Welcome to the stream. I'm going to catch up on what everyone said real quick. So, Kayla, if you have any more theories, feel free to talk about them right now while I look over the chat.
Yeah, they say my voice is sounding like it's in a cave, but I don't know why.
It's cause of the way the Discord chat box happens, but there's nothing that can be done about it. But the important thing is you can be heard.
Alternatively, I can just pretend I'm actually in a cave, so that it's super cool. I didn't bring Flash. I'm just stuck here, you guys.
Echo. So Willoweegi said, I think ATB isn't going to be too revolutionary, but it'll be a nice addition. Well, yeah, I don't think it'll be revolutionary, because obviously there's plenty of games with ATB systems, but I think it will be a very great, like you said, a very great addition to the Pokemon series, and especially with this sort of game where it's like seamless in the overworld. I think it's going to feel much more, what's the word, tense, and, you know, like appropriate for this sort of open world experience that we all have wanted. Larry said the end game breeding and grinding is pretty terrible. Even if they made it much easier, it's still just a hassle. I agree, and that's why I said I think it's still convoluted. I do like a lot of the things they did, like the way that they re-implemented move tutors in Sword and Shield, though. Like, that's some of the best things. The part where it gets convoluted is the breeding part, for sure. To get those EVs and IVs and all the things you have to do for that, and using Mints for Nature. But using Mints for Nature is really good, because that's really easy to do. Although they could have just like made it more clear without you having to look online what the mints do, you know?
Yeah, they also have, now they have like bottle caps for IVs, so you can like you can use an item for that instead of having to do it if you want to.
Oh.
And same thing for EVs with like protein and all that.
So
like,
I like that too.
Like any of that stuff, yeah.
I like that too, but I hate that you have to play in the battle tower, which is insanely boring to get all that stuff. It's so boring. The Battle Tower is so boring. It was a horrible replacement for any sort of Battle Frontier or post game. Okay, catching back up on the comments some more. I'd like to see a combined pool of PP that depletes more with better moves. That's something a lot of games that imitate Pokemon, the Pokemon or the monster catching genre do. Like Temtem, from what I've seen, is a really great game, and they actually do that. They have a combined pool of PP. That sounds weird to say out loud. A combined pool of power points for your Temtem, and you can and if you reach 0 on that, you hurt yourself when you do the move, but you can still do the moves, which is really cool, I think, and adds a better layer of strategy. And that's something a lot of other RPGs do. You know, like think about like a mana gauge, magic gauge. You know, like those are the same thing essentially. Pokemon makes it super accessible by having one for each move. And that's just, I think that was something they did more for kids, which is fine. You can totally do that. I don't have a huge issue with it or anything, but I do think it's more interesting to have a combined pool of power points. Larry said, I wonder why Pokemon never had a difficulty option, TBH. I think it's because Game Freak doesn't know how to code it. They used an excuse for Red and Blue, saying that they had a choice between doing that or doing something else with the game because of compression and coding. Well, they didn't know how to compress, but because like they couldn't fit it all in the cartridge. But nowadays, like they have no excuse for that.
Yeah,
I don't know why.
Red and Blue was gonna have an option in the beginning for you to select difficulty, and they actually like took it out of the game.
Yep, they also took out multiple save options too because of it. Travis said, thanks for helping us kill time with great content, BTW. Thank you. Yeah. That's what I'm here for, to help kill the time with the pre-show and talk about all the things that we want to talk about. Speaking of which, if anyone in the chat has any more ideas, I know a few people have been telling us, like Waluigi and Larry, feel free to tell us what you think you might see in this direct so that we can talk about that as well. Waluigi said, archaic system with no reason to exist. Talking about abolish EVs and IVs. I agree. I think it's convoluted. I think it's pointless. And if you're gonna have something like EVs and IVs, make it much easier and much faster and much more accessible to influence them. They know the program, bro, please. Too funny. Oh, Boizo Cream, welcome. It's nice to see you. And nice to see you too, Muza Singh. Am I saying that right? Muza Singh. But yeah, Boizel, I see you on my videos all the time, so let me see here. It's funny that they were able to add difficulty in Black and White, Black 2 and White 2, but they never carried it over as a staple option afterwards. Again, I think that was something Iwata did. We all know Iwata had a huge part in developing Pokemon games up until Gen 5, which was his last game before he died. And when he died is also when Pokemon reached 3D, and we have obviously been trashing it since. So, except you, Kayla.
I love Pokemon, but like, I will admit the GameCube games were probably like the peak for difficulty.
Yes.
I feel like they've just made them easier ever since then.
Yes. Oh my God, Pokemon Coliseum was difficult and fun. It was so fun, and it was. Don't get me started on how much better it was animated and well constructed and way faster through the menus are more responsive, everything. I just put Genius Sonority back on Pokemon, please. That's all I'm asking.
And it's funny too because they use double battles for that, which is like way more difficult and complicated, and has the potential for like multiplayer.
I agree.
Like, oh, why not do more double battles?
They really showed how fun and interesting double battles can be, because they did exactly what I was saying Game Freak never does. They had the opponents play tricks on you with the double battle setups, and you don't see that in the mainline games, which is really sad.
Right, like Myra B. Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Ludicrolos.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Yeah, he would always have something up his sleeve with like Rain Dance and all that, and use it against us. So good, so good. That's also why I like Temtem a lot, because Temtem is always double battles as well, and has specific things that you can only do when you have certain kinds of Temtem together on your team, and it's called like a synergy mechanic. So like they really went all in with the whole double battles mechanic. Have you played Temtem, Kayla, or heard of it?
Yeah, I played Temtem.
Really? Did you like it?
Yeah, I played it quite a bit. It was a lot of fun. At first, I definitely was like, oh, like this is a Pokemon knockoff. But like the more I played it, it is definitely its own thing, and it's really good.
Yeah, I really, I'm waiting for it to come to Switch before I play through it. But I've definitely been paying a lot of attention to it, and it's so fun to watch and everything. My friend Veteran X Gaming, who's also another YouTuber like we are, he plays Temtem all the time and makes videos on it all the time, and he's so entertaining, and that's why I'm so into Temtem, even though I don't have the game yet. I'm waiting for it to come to Switch, but yeah. Speaking of which, Kayla, I don't know if I mentioned this to the chat, but Kayla's also a YouTuber. Her YouTube is Kayla's Capsule, spelled with the C, by the way.
Yep.
C for both Kayla's and Capsule. So if you guys want to check her out, I know a lot of people were interested in her because I featured her on my newest video, and people are saying that they can't find her, and it's because they keep spelling Kayla with a K.
Kayla with a K.
Yeah.
My name is spelled with a C.
Too funny. Okay, alright, catching up with the chat again. Waluigi said, it's just time to remain simple. There's some beauty to that. It was because it was directed by another director. Black, White, and Black 2, White 2 were directed by someone else. Who were they directed by? Can someone remind me? It was their 2D animator that directed that one? Or am I wrong about that? Because I remember the 2D animator had a lot of say in Black 2 and White 2. And that's why they got the moving Pokemon. So Takao Uno was the director for Black, White, Black 2, and White 2. I actually haven't heard much from them since then. Have they not directed a game since? I know Omori's been directing, I think, all the 3D games. Which, funny enough, I actually really liked Sun and Moon. I should probably throw that out there. I don't trash all the 3D games. I don't trash Sun and Moon.
It was fun. A little hand-holdy, but a lot of fun.
It was hand-holdy. It was the start of someone interrupting you every 2 steps. But I actually enjoyed the story in that game, so I didn't mind it as much, because I liked the whole, like, mother-daughter story, because it reminded me of my mom and sister. How they never get along. And I found it kind of cute and endearing how accurately they portrayed the toxic relationship between the mom and her daughter, and how the daughter was never good enough for her mom. And then the mom, like, turned into some vicious Ultra Beast monster at the end.
Yeah, that's definitely relatable. There's definitely, like, a standard that, like, moms a lot of times will put onto their daughters, whether the daughter wants it or not.
Yeah. Also, Takao Uno definitely directed, even if they directed Black, White, Black 2, and White 2, what I was saying was Iwata still had a big part in making sure that Game Freak knew how to code certain things into their games, and helped them with compression for each new system that they developed on. So that's why we got an entire second region in Gold, Silver, Crystal, and Heart, Gold, Soul, Silver was because, well, Gold, Silver, Crystal in the first place, because Iwata was the one who came in and showed them how to compress for that. Actually, he might have done it himself, because they still don't know how to compress. If you look at their coding for their newer games, they still, like, copy and paste assets and use different assets for different scenes. So, like, take Sun and Moon, for example. Lily that you see in the first cutscene is a different asset than Lily that you see in whatever the next cutscene is, and so on and so on. It's really weird. I don't know why they do it. They also, like, even with textures, this is why you see such low quality textures in games like Sword and Shield, is because they, like, do a separate asset for each texture and they copy and paste it that way. It's really weird. I don't know why they do that. It completely bloats the code and makes things hard to run. Like, Pokemon should definitely be 60 frames per second with how bad the graphics are, but it's not, because they don't know how to code the game. So it struggles to even run at 20 to 30 because they don't know how to compress the coding for a game that doesn't even have really great graphics. It's really sad. And I hate to see people be like, oh, it's because the Switch isn't powerful. I hate to see that, because the Switch is actually way more powerful than that. The fact that it runs the games as well as it does shows how powerful it is, with how much they bloat the coding. Anyways, I'm getting into, like, Cody-Wody things. Sorry, Kayla.
It's like timey-wimey stuff.
Timey-wimey, but Cody-Wody.
Yep.
Willuigi said Pokemon had the silly fire, water, grass combo move thing. What? What is that?
What is that?
In black and white?
I feel like I remember that.
Silly
What
fire,
is that?
water, grass combo move. Is it like a move that combines all of them? I know Tri-Attack's a thing. I don't know if that's what you're talking about.
Yeah, I think it was similar to Tri-Attack, right? But I don't remember what it was called.
Was it like a... Oh no, this is Pokemon Black and White. I don't know. I have no idea. I don't remember. Are you, Fleckled? Nice to see you on the stream, my dude. Said, are they streaming on YouTube and Twitch, or just YouTube?
Oh, they're talking about Water Pledge, Grass Pledge, and Fire
Oh,
Pledge.
yes, yes, I remember that. And you could put them to someone who wasn't the same type, right?
It was something like, I think if they used them at the same time or something, it comboed, or how did that work?
Oh, I really don't remember. I don't think I ever used them, because I think you could only give it to starters or something like that, like starter Pokemon.
Yeah, Willuigi confirmed Water, Fire, Grass Pledge.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, those were weird.
But Fleckle, to answer your question, I really don't know if they're streaming on Twitch. I don't know if Nintendo and Pokemon do that, but they're definitely streaming on YouTube, which is what I'm going to be streaming from here. So, Edo, nice to see you. Hello, Edo. Said, hi, man, I love your videos. Thank you. It's so nice to have you on the stream and have you watching my videos. I'm always very appreciative for people who do that, obviously. Larry H said, when I don't eat for long enough, I've been told that I turn into an Ultra Beast. Yo! You're like, what's that Pokemon from Gen 8, Kayla? The one that has the hangry form?
No,
What?
no, you're talking about
Marnie's
Morpeko.
Pokemon. Yes,
Yeah,
Morpeko,
Morpeko.
Morpeko. How do you say it?
Yeah, the hangry form. I don't know if it's Morpeko or Morpeko. I think it's Morpeko.
I think they said Morpeko in the reveal trailer for it.
Maybe. I don't remember.
But then again, they don't always pronounce their own names. So, like, they used to call Arceus Arceus, and now they call it Arceus. So, who's to say?
That one changed a lot of times.
Like, Arceus sounds better, but Arceus makes more sense because he has that arc on his back.
Yeah, plus I think people told them that, like, it didn't sound quite right. It sounded
In the
like
UK?
word.
In the UK,
exactly.
yeah. Arceus.
Yep.
And so, like, when I watch, when I watch UK YouTubers like Nintendo Life, they're like, well, Arceus. But I have to remember it's not that because it sounds funny. Which is funny. Willuigi said their programmers do fine for the time we see that they have to develop. That is...
I mean, it's probably true, but at the same time, it's like, just give them more time.
I don't know. I don't know if they can fight for more time or if, like, even in the time they have allotted, they could do better. They could hire... Yes, okay. They can totally hire more people and do better. I don't feel sorry for them. I'm sorry. I really don't. They have the most money out of any game development studio out there. And they choose to keep it down to less than 150 people on their team.
Yep.
I don't feel sorry. I don't think they do fine with the time they have allotted. I think that they can do better. Just think about, like, Ubisoft and all those that have around the same development times, and they have over 3,000 people on them. Or is it, what was it? Is it CD Projekt Red I'm thinking of, or is it Ubisoft? One of them has, like, I think it was Ubisoft. They have, like, 3,000 people on them. They get games out with, nowadays, really not the same issues that they were doing before. So, you know, like Assassin's Creed is no longer the glitchy mess it was for a few years there. But yeah, so I don't feel bad for them. I think they could do better. They said it's probably Pico because Onaka GA Pico Pico des means I'm hungry. Wait, but you're spelling Pico as in how it's actually spelled. You mean Pico or Peko?
Let's see. If it's Japanese,
It would be. It could be either one. If it's Japanese, it could be Pico or Peko. If you're doing an E, it would be Peko.
Yeah, it's
but
like yeah.
Travis said one thing I will say though, How and the Rival and Sword and Shield had similar animations. I saw them reused in other games too, and I thought it was just Game Freak that did that. Yeah, so they use the same animations for them for sure. I mean, other game studios will reuse animations, but they usually reuse more than just one animation for stuff, and they're usually better animations. Like, having someone go like this just looks awkward, and it's also not very much going on. Like, this is a very quick animation, right? But they'll repeat that for until the end of time, and reuse it till the end of time, and it doesn't look good. I'm sorry. Game Freak could easily, Travis said, Game Freak could easily outsource the work. They don't need to hire people in the studio. So it's funny you mentioned that, because we can go ahead and get on the topic of BDSP here. They did outsource for BDSP, but they outsourced to a studio that never developed a video game before. So I think they're just trying to make themselves look better at this point. Because they outsourced it to someone who doesn't know how to, who's never developed a video game before, and is doing a super faithful remake, which is very cheap and cash grabby. What are your thoughts on BDSP, Kayla? I don't think I've ever seen you talk about it.
I haven't talked about it that much, so, like, my experiences with, like, the original games were very mixed, because, like, they were very slow-paced, like, extremely slow-paced, and it just, like, hit me at a time when, like, I was just like, is Pokemon still cool? It totally was still cool, but I was just kind of, like, at that stage, you know what I mean? That, like, basically, like, teenager stage of Pokemon where you're like, I'm too cool for school, but, like, I was still a huge dork. I did play them quite a bit. but like I'm not as nostalgic for Gen 4 as I am for like pretty much every other generation. So I'm like, I feel like I'm gonna be almost like re-experiencing it, which I'm really excited about.
I think I'm in a similar boat to you. Well, I didn't stop playing Pokemon like you did, or think that I was too cool for school or anything. But quite the opposite, actually. But Gen 4 was a weird one for me because I really liked Gen 4 for the fact that it felt very similar to Gen 2. And Gen 2 is my favorite. And when I say Gen 2, I mean like Johto and the Pokemon from Johto. Because they also expanded on a lot of Pokemon from Johto with Gen 4. Like Mantike, which is one of my favorite Pokemon. That came from one of my favorite Pokemon, being Mantine. And Gen 4, while I liked it a lot, and it's still probably one of my favorites in the Pokemon franchise, it always just felt like such a runner-up to Gen 2 for me. So when Heart Gold and Soul Silver made right after, I just like dropped Gen 4 and never went back. Like I never cared to at all. So it's a weird one for me. I don't really like the music all that much in Gen 4. I like maybe like some battle music in it, you know, like Team Galactic and Cynthia. But that's pretty much it. I didn't like a lot of the town themes and the routes and stuff.
One of the interesting things about Gen 4's music is that they actually reused a lot of the music for different routes. Like, it's the same music for, like, certain routes, even though they're not the same route.
Yeah, I don't... I mean, they did that with a lot of games. Like, Gen 2 does that, but I liked the music in Gen 2.
Yeah, so, Gen 1 does that too. But...
Concept of Art Z said Gen 5 is their favorite, and I totally don't blame you. Gen 5 is amazing. I really love Gen 5. Yeah. Especially Black 2 and White 2. What were you gonna say?
Yeah, Gen 5 is good stuff. Good stuff.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
I feel like it added a lot to the lore. It was really fun.
Yeah. But yeah, on the topic of Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl, what do we think we're gonna see from that? You think we'll see upgraded graphics at all?
Oh, they better.
They better.
After the outcry last time. But I'm kind of hoping that they show us something different. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want it to be an entirely faithful remake. I want them to do something slightly different, whether it's Mega Evolution or incorporating some sort of post-game. Like, I just want there to be some change, you know?
I agree, because what's the point otherwise, right? Like, just play the original. The original sprite art maybe even more endearing than this 3D art so far, you know? I think that this art style... Also, I know a lot of people bag on the art style for BDSP. I think the art style could be really good. I love the idea of the chibi characters and the chibi overworld, but from what we've seen so far, it looks awful. So if they could actually make it look good, then maybe we can talk. But on top of that, yes, I agree with you. I think they need to definitely do something to set itself apart from the original release, or else no one's going to really want to get it, because who wants to just replay the same thing that they've replayed a million times over just with, like, a different coat of paint like that, you know? And it's not even that much, like, arguably it might not even be a better coat of paint, because some people really love the 2D sprite assets way better, you know?
Right, especially if they don't update the graphics. Oh.
Yeah. Oh, Travis said that Platinum, he has a lot of fond memories with Platinum. You're waiting in the Pokemon Center in New York buying the games. Oh, back when Pokemon Center was a thing here. I mean, now we have Nintendo New York, which has a huge Pokemon section. I actually just... Hold on, I just got these from Nintendo New York last night. Wait. Ruki was looking out the bag before. I got these from Nintendo New York last night. I got Grookey. Say hi, Grookey. Hello! Oh no, he's... Grook. Grook. and then I got Tepig! A lot of people don't really care for Tepig, but I think Tepig is so fucking adorable.
Tepig is pretty cute.
I love Tepig because I played Pokepark 2, and pretty much any Pokemon that was in Pokepark 2 I really love. And it was a lot of Gen 5 Pokemon, because it was when Gen 5 was a thing. And Pokepark 2 just gave them all so much personality. So, I love it. Travis said, be right back, Johnny. Gotta find my charger. Oh, okay. Find it fast. Come back. But yeah, these are 2 new additions to the family. My boyfriend got Rowlet, and I put up a photo on YouTube, so I'm sure people saw that beforehand, of all 3 of them sitting next to each other. But yeah, I thought these were really well made. I also only get Pokemon when they're life-size, and these could realistically be life-size proportions for these Pokemon, so I got them. I could... This would be some sort of pre-show if I just took the time to just show everyone my Pokemon plush collection. But obviously you guys can see Cyndaquil and Togepi up here. Dragonair is actually behind them. You can't see her anymore, but there is a Dragonair that like is long and snake-like, and you actually adjust her to do what you want. Here, I'll see if I can grab her. Oh no, everyone's gonna come tumbling down. So here's my Dragonair. I can actually maybe I should just have her on me for this direct. What do you think?
I think that's a fantastic idea.
Wrap around me more Dragonair. And so she just like latches on. Oh, and then we got over here my favorite Gen 8 Pokemon, Ice Cube. Woo! Cue. Oh man, who else do I have? Oh, I have Pyukumuku, probably my favorite Gen 7 Pokemon. And Pyukumuku, it's funny because Pokemon Snap came out and these 2 were friends in Pokemon Snap, and they're actually plushies I had before that I made friends here. But Corsola and Pyukumuku and and they're actually friends in new Pokemon Snap, which is really cute because I watched it and I was like, oh my god, that's funny because I have my 2 plushies that I always have next to each other. So that's funny. And then of course we have my lazy bum here, Sleepy Espeon.
Aww.
She's always asleep. She's always sleeping.
I always think it's funny in Pokemon Snap how we have Corsola and Marianne that are like next to each other at one point. I'm like, oh, that's a Romeo and Juliet story right there.
No, but they're always trying to eat the Corsola.
Canonically get along.
They're always trying to eat the Corsola.
Exactly. I'm like, run, Corsola, run! And then it tries to run and it just like teeters.
It's so sad. Everyone eats Corsola. Like every Pokemon eats Corsola. You know, like there's that Gen 7 Pokemon that also eats Corsola. You know?
Right?
Like that's
I feel
so
like
sad.
they were trying to make like an environmental statement with it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty effective because Corsola is adorable.
Yeah, and I mean, I like the environmental statement of Galarian Corsola as well. That's a great environmental statement. Anyways, now that my entire fan base has seen me with all my Pokemon plushies, they can now judge me and completely unsubscribe to me and hate me for the rest of their lives for being such a weird nerd. But I say I have all these Pokemon plushies. I'm wearing Bayonetta glasses. I got a Team Rocket scarf on the back here. I got Bayonetta books right there. I have some Nier Automata posters and Zelda posters all over my walls. I have ocarinas, which Dragonair. I was gonna do like a live stream. I'm probably gonna do it after I move to my new apartment. A live stream of all my ocarina collection because I have a bunch of Ocarina of Time replicas. So yeah, this has become a really weird pre-show. This is no longer a Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl and Pokemon Legends Arceus pre-show.
No, there's just merch. Stall the merch.
Will Dragonair be in Pokemon Legends Arceus? That's the real question.
That would be so cool.
I know. Cheka said, hello there, Johnny. What's up? Welcome to the stream. M. Pompous, M. Pompo Glue. I just butchered your name, I'm sorry. Hello, said hello, and hello back to you. Welcome to the stream. They said, I love your videos. Best PokeTuber in my opinion. Keep up the great work. Really? You think I'm the best PokeTuber? Okay, I'm down for that, I guess. Thank you. I will gladly take that. I appreciate it a lot. And I hope to see you even more on my videos, which we'll probably have a lot more of after this here live stream. And Kayla, I'll reiterate to the chat while we have some more people here right now. Kayla, who is on the line with me on Discord, is also a YouTuber, if you guys want to check her out as well. We are friends in real life and are both YouTubers, so If you guys check her out, that would be awesome. Her name is Kayla's Capsule with a C on both words.
I'll post a link to my channel so that people can find me.
Perfect.
And don't get lost like last time.
Perfect. I know. I should probably add that to the description of this video. But I can't do that right now since I'm on the stream.
Yeah.
But I'll do it after.
Everybody thinks it's Kayla with a K, and then I'm like, oh no.
I know. Buizel Cream said, I'm tempted to order some of those plushies now. As you should. The plushies are so fun. I love Pokemon plushies. I never want to get plushies that aren't Pokemon, except for this one Kirby. Oh, I can't go grab it right now because it's all the way over there. But I have a Kirby plush where it's like holding the heart above his head. It's really cute. All right.
I want to find a Kirby plush that like you can actually like use as like a little bag and it expands like when you put stuff in it like Kirby. That would be so cool.
Yes, please. I would love that. I saw one that's like you can invert him. And like one way he does have his mouth open and the other way he doesn't or something.
Oh, that's
I might be
cute.
bugging. Yeah, I don't remember though. Oh no, you can invert him to have a power or something, I think is what it was.
Oh, cool.
I don't remember. Anyways, M. Pompous said, all the Legends Arceus videos were very analytical and your thought process is great. Thank you. I do try to analyze things as best I can. I am wrong some of the time. Don't get me wrong. People have put disclaimers in my comment sections, and I am always happy when they do because I want to have the facts straight. But for the most part, I do think that I present accurate information because I do a lot of research into these things. So hopefully. Naruto Oblivion, which I love Naruto by the way, so nice name, said, what questions about lore do you want answered in Legends? Ooh, what questions about lore?
That's a good question.
Mostly about Arceus, honestly, which I think they're gonna do. And I want to see some more ties between Arceus and Dialga and Palkia, because I think it's really cool how Arceus literally looks like a mix of the two. Like, you know that statue that you can look at and it looks like it could be either Dialga or Palkia? And I think it was Celestia Town? No,
yeah,
Eterna City.
Yeah.
That one, if you look at it, it looks like Arceus too. And Arceus looks like both of them combined if you didn't know what you were looking at, you know?
I'm
I find that really
wondering,
interesting.
are we going to see that statue? Or is it not built yet?
Ooh, probably not built yet. But we might, I bet you the game will end with us building the statue.
Right?
That'll be like the last thing that you see, and then like you'll see the final title credit screen pop up against the statue. I think that's what we'll see. Jensen asked what my favorite Pokemon is. Probably Togepi. Which is funny because I actually usually love water and ice types the most, but Togepi, even though they're a normal / now fairy type, Togepi has always just been my favorite. I got Togepi back there and Cyndaquil. But yeah, most of my favorites stem from Gen 2 though. So pretty much all my plushies are some of my favorites. I just don't have Mantine, which is another one of my favorites. But I have Espeon, I have Corsola, I have Pikamuku, I have Togepi, I have Dragonair, I have Lapras, but it's not a big Lapras. So I want to get a big Lapras one day that I can just lay on.
Yeah, my favorite is Melodic.
Oh.
I love its like storyline where it goes from like a Feebas to a Melodic, and then its like hidden ability is competitive, where it like ups its stats if you try and bring it down. So it's like it's basically like I've been through too much stuff, like you can't bring me down. I'm like yes. Feel this.
I love that. So
Relatable.
I love that too for the same reason, and also just how beautiful Melodic's design is. So pretty.
True.
So I think Melodic's actually my boyfriend's favorite too. I guess you didn't know that, but
Oh my god, I didn't know that.
yeah, that's
I'm
his
actually
favorite.
thinking of getting like a tattoo of Melodic. Like, it's just like one of my favorites.
Oh, that's awesome. I want a life-size Melodic, however the fuck it's said. I want a life-size plush of that one.
I feel like it'd be hard to fit that in like a New York City apartment.
I will fit it.
It'll just take up the whole apartment. It'll be fine. It'll be great.
I will fit it. It'll wrap around the couch or something. Jensen said, Togekiss is ugly though, not gonna lie. I will not tolerate this Togekiss slander. How dare you? Oh man. What were you gonna say, Kayla?
I was just laughing.
Oh man. Oh, Pekka fan said 3 minutes to go. I can't wait. Oh, me neither. I should probably go ahead and switch my scene setup to... Bam! Pokemon Presents here. So we can all see it when it comes up. Let me get everything to where I can reach them easier. Hold up. Okay. Alright. I think I got everything in a good spot. But yeah, alright. So we're in crunch time here. So I'm trying to think, like, what else could we possibly see here?
Well, we might find out, because I know you were saying, like, what if Dragonair's in it or not? Hopefully we'll just find out if there's going to include Pokemon from other generations other than Gen 4. Because, like, even for Pokemon Legends Arceus, we've mostly, I don't think we've seen any Pokemon that are outside of Gen 4 yet in the trailer, aside from the starters.
Hold on, real quick. People are still slandering Togekiss in the chat. Can y'all stop, please? Don't get me wrong, Togekiss is my least favorite in the evolutionary line. I love Togepi and...
I was like...
Okay, good. Because Togepi and Togetic are, like, two of my favorites. And Togekiss, I think, is still a great design. And also very competitive worthy, which I like, too.
Yep. We're all just having existential crises over here.
Okay, now back to what you were saying, Kayla. What were you saying again?
I was saying, so far for Pokemon Legends Arceus, I think we've only seen Sinnoh Pokemon aside from the starters. So I'm like really curious if Pokemon Legends Arceus is gonna include Pokemon from other regions aside from just through like trade and like starters. So I'm like, I don't know.
I don't think that they're gonna have that sort of mechanic in there, personally.
I'm just wondering if they're gonna have Pokemon from others in there at all. But hopefully.
Maybe.
Anyways, I gotta head out.
Oh no, you have to go to your meeting. Oh.
Yeah, I have a meeting for work. But it was so great talking with you all.
Right back at you. Again, don't forget to subscribe to Kayla's channel as well. Kayla's Capsule, she's going to be putting a link, and I'll be putting a link in the description after the live stream. So keep an eye out for that. And thank you, it was so nice to have you. Wait, Kayla with the what?
With the C.
Yes, Kayla with the C. They can also see your name here, A.K. Laka. So.
Kayla.
Is that how you say it? A.K. Laka?
No, Kayla. It's like, you say it like, Kayla.
Whoops.
I don't know. It's dorky. It's fun.
That's dorky as hell, but we love it. Alright, Kayla. Good luck in your meeting.
Everybody.
See you after.
Bye.
Bye. Alright, so the Presents is gonna start soon. Oh man, I'm so excited. I think we're definitely gonna have the battle system explained to us. We're definitely going to have our player character's life gauge, or however, you know, dodging and all that works, explained to us. And then with Bdsp, I don't know what they're gonna explain. I have a feeling most of this is gonna be Legends, and I hope it is, because Bdsp, if it is a faithful remake, then there's not gonna be much to show. But there's a chance that they'll probably have stuff like Mega Evolutions, but I wouldn't hold our breaths for it. So yeah. But Pokemon Legends, we're definitely gonna see lots of exciting stuff for sure. They may or may not show us, you know, how we can interact with the Pokemon and use them. So, oop, my alarm's going off. Dragonair, don't fall off. Dragonair's gonna fall off in this stream. I'm calling it. I'm gonna like get super excited about something, and she's just gonna go. Whoop. Here we go. Ah! Wait, is this a 2-minute? Oh, this is cute. I kind of like this. Ooh, that is loud though. Hold on. Okay. Alright. Everyone's so excited, I love it. Okay. Someone said something about my Discord thing. Some sort of Battle Revolution sim game. Nah. Yeah, I'm gonna keep the Discord overlay still up, I think. Or maybe I can, hold on, can I don't know how to take it off. Is there still an echo to the audio? Let me see. I'm gonna test it out on my own too. Because I got my handy dandy phone here. Search myself, maybe my live stream will come up. Is there still an echo to the audio? Okay, no, sounds like a good mix. Alright, sounds good. Alright guys, here we go. Literally just 22 seconds left. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Ah! This is so cute. I love the way that they did this. Oh, it's this guy again.
Hello everyone. I'm Tsunomiya from the Pokemon Company. Today, I'm happy to share with you our latest updates on a number of games. First, we'd like to share some news about Pokemon's first strategic team battle game.
Oh, they are talking about Pokemon Unite. Did not expect that.
The Nintendo Switch version of the game has already been released.
Oh, they're gonna talk about the mobile release.
Has now been set for September 22nd. In anticipation of the mobile version launch, pre-registration has begun today on the App Store and Google Play Store. Nintendo Switch and mobile device users can play together in Pokemon Unite. We hope as many people as possible will be able to enjoy playing it together.
Nice
Players will also
crossplay.
receive special gifts in their game based on the number of people who pre-registered for the mobile version.
Oh, that's a
thanks
cool
to the
Pikachu
special
outfit.
campaign happening now. We hope you'll all pre-register. and
What in the
look forward to
world?
mobile
Aw, I want that. What? I'm kind of sad. I'm not gonna play the mobile version.
The Nintendo Switch version that has already been released can also receive Zeraora's Unite license as a launch bonus. The Unite license can also be used in the mobile version by linking accounts.
Zeraora is so strong, man. So strong.
And finally, I'd like to give you all a preview of some of the Pokemon that are slated to join in future updates.
Mamoswine. Okay. I'm down for that. Is it me or is it really quiet?
Some of the Pokemon that are slated to join in future updates.
And Sylveon. Okay. I'm down.
Look forward to more from Pokemon Unite in the future. Now, I'd like to share some news about a few of our other games.
Oh, they are going into other games. Dang it. I was really hoping this was just BDSP and Legend stuff.
Cafe Mix is getting a revamp. And with it,
A
a new
revamp?
title.
Pokemon Cafe Remix?
Remix.
Okay.
Puzzles have been refreshed with the addition of new elements with which you can mix, link, and blast puzzle icons.
Okay.
There will be tons of Pokemon new to Pokemon Cafe Remix and new dress-up options.
Piplup?
You'll also
I might have to get this game now. I love Piplup. Oh my god, Togepi! So cute!
Something that can be enjoyed for years to come.
Oh my goodness.
Pokemon Cafe Remix will open its
Look at
doors
Cyndaquil with
this
the
fall.
hat. I'm gonna have to keep an eye out for that if it ends up being good. Pokemon Masters EX. Okay.
Pokemon Masters
This stream is
EX
really
celebrated
quiet.
Its 2-year anniversary. Dynamaxing is here. Cygnus Leon
No.
and he's partnered up with Eternatus.
Okay, Eternatus Dynamaxing is okay, but no one else.
Face Eternatus in the legendary event currently underway.
Does Pokemon Masters scale the Pokemon properly? Size-wise? I'm actually really curious.
Pokemon Masters Masters EX, players will get the chance to scout up to 100 sync pairs at no cost. Plus, 3 different legendary events are returning at once.
No, they do not scale them properly.
Legendary Pokemon. N will be returning in a special outfit as part of a Master Sync pair. N and his Pokemon are able to target all opponents with their attacks. Look forward to seeing N as well as other 2-year anniversary sync pairs soon. Then, starting in September, a new story arc unfolds. Villainous organizations are stirring once more as the story takes a darker turn.
Oh.
You won't want to miss it.
Yes, please.
We have plenty of
I'm still not going to play the game, but we
all
all love darkness.
So come join us in celebration of this special anniversary. Also, if you log into the game after this presentation, you can receive a present of 3,000 gems as our newest campaign begins. You won't want to miss it.
New Pokemon? I thought we already had all of them in
Pokemon
it
Go,
now.
which is celebrating its 5th anniversary, will have Pokemon that were first discovered in the Galar region appearing in the wilds. The
Did we not already
Ultra
have that?
Part 3 Sword and Shield event will begin on August 20th, 2021 at 10 a.m. local time. Players can look forward to seeing Wooloo, Squavit, and Phalanx during the event. The
Okay.
legendary Pokemon Zacian and Zamazenta will also be appearing in 5-star raids. It seems that the sudden appearance of Pokemon originally discovered in the Galar region has something to do
Is that
with
Central
the
Park?
mischievous tricks of a certain mythical Pokemon. Be sure to take part in these events and discover the truth behind these curious appearances.
Oh.
Your adventures in the real
Wonder who it
world
is.
will only continue to grow in Pokemon
Zarude,
Go.
maybe? That's the only mythical from Gen 8 I know of.
Next up, we have some news about the Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Pokemon
Alright, here we
Shining
go.
Pearl games.
Here we go. Takato, what happened to your hair though, sir? The audio got really loud again all of a sudden. What is going on here? Of course it's not actual gameplay footage because it's actually animated well. Boys Old Cream, you're excited, huh? Oh, it's a new trailer. Okay, they're showing the new the old text boxes, how they're gonna look now. Or that they look like this now. Okay, see, look, they changed the colors. They changed the colors and they put lighting in it. Oh, look at the lighting! That looks so much better. They changed the models. Look, they changed the hands! They changed the hands on the models! They listened! Oh my goodness, they actually listened to us. Look at how much better the graphics look. It actually looks cute now. This is exactly what I was saying we wanted. Follow Pokemon! Yes! Yes! Okay, I'm getting it. I'm actually getting this now. So crystal clean now. Yes, okay, I wasn't gonna get this game before, but now I am getting it. You sold me with follow Pokemon and the fact that you upgraded the graphics. Wow, look at how good it looks. Okay, not the animations though. Not the battle animations. Yes, they're bringing back the old features. Awesome. Awesome! Was that old footage of the player characters though? They didn't look as good as they did in the OLED model trailer. Oh, I love this! Yes, you can customize them! Yes, you got contests! Oh my gosh, this looks so fun! Look at the animations! Okay, they've put some good animations in here. Alright, underground, here we are. Wow, it looks exactly like it did on the DS. That's crazy. Alright, how fun. Whoa, what is this? It's new areas for the underground. It's like a mystery dungeon type thing? What in the world? That looked like mystery dungeon for a minute there. Guys, this is so much better. Oh, I love this music. Okay. Is this their battle music? Please tell me it is. Wow, look at this background. That's really cool looking. Wow, Ilka Inc. Ilka Inc. This music! Oh my goodness, this is hype. I'm getting goosebumps. I'm crying right now. They actually made this really good. They proved me wrong. They proved me so wrong. This is really good. And I still love the box art for the games. I don't know what people are bugging about. Wow. They took me from not sold on it to completely sold. I'm completely sold. That was amazing.
The release of Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Pokemon Shining Pearl is now just 3 months away. Let's review the main points of these revitalized games.
After 15 years, Pokemon Diamond and Pokemon Pearl have been reborn.
Wow, look at the lighting.
Diamond and Pokemon Shining Pearl.
Oh wow, look at how much better the lighting is. I'm so happy.
This adventure takes place in the Sinnoh region, a land rich in nature with towering Mount Coronet at its heart. As the protagonist, you'll adventure across the region.
Yes, look at the new backgrounds.
And making new friends as you strive
and the updated graphics.
Pokédex. Along with your partner Pokemon, you'll overcome the gym leaders of each area and aim to become the champion.
There might be new forms. They haven't shown us any new stuff yet. Well, except for the underground stuff.
And unravel the truth behind their mysteries.
Oh my goodness, I love this.
This is Professor Rowan.
They fixed his hair. They fixed our rival's hair.
This is your childhood friend.
Oh my goodness. Look, they fixed his hair. They listened to all of our complaints, man. And they fixed them. Ilka Inc. Kudos. Wow, that background's really cool. They made her look cool even in chibi form. Many points, huh? That's what they did in that's what she did in Platinum.
Gameplay features from Pokemon Diamond and Pokemon Pearl have been revamped and
I love this.
new games.
I can't wait to make my Pokemon dance and
You
sing.
can participate in a number of activities.
That's like what they did in Gen 5 too.
Fossils or creating your own secret base and decorating it with Pokemon statues.
The hands look way better. Yeah.
Places down there called Pokemon hideaways.
This is Mystery Dungeon.
In Pokemon Diamond and Pokemon Pearl.
That's literally Mystery Dungeon.
Pokemon that appear in the Pokemon hideaways will change depending on which statues you have placed in your secret base.
Oh, and this is how they bring overworld Pokemon.
Can only be found in this place.
Oh, I wish they would run into the Onyx so we can see if they scale them properly. Look at the background. It's so cool.
You can use the stickers you collect on your adventure to customize the effects that appear when Pokemon spring out of Pokeballs.
Togepi!
Or fireworks. By collecting stickers at various locations along your journey and decorating with them, you can make your Pokemon battles even more fun.
Scale the Pokemon sizes, please. I need to see a large Pokemon be big. I love these customization options. So cute. Wow. Wow, I love that. You can dress up chibi characters.
Your Pokemon can dance to the rhythm of the music, proudly show off a contest move, and
Milotic.
Cooperate with your partner Pokemon to really work up the crowd.
Okay, so it wasn't scaled properly in this, but like, are they scaled properly in battles?
In the Union Room,
I can understand them not scaling them properly on that stage because they have to fit them all.
But also online communication to interact with the trainers all over the world in real time. Please enjoy battles and Pokemon trades with
And they actually made backgrounds for the fights. They actually made backgrounds for Yes! 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 Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Look at the background.
People and Pokemon and the mystery behind Sinnoh's myths await you.
You excited, Dragonair?
We hope you look forward to starting an exciting adventure with new gameplay.
Oh, I
features
do. I'm
and
more excited for this than I expected. What in the world? Oh, they give them idle animations? Finally!
Please wait just a bit longer for the start of your adventure. But that's not all. A special Nintendo Switch Lite Yellow and Palkia edition will also be
Ooh.
released to celebrate the
Okay.
launch of these games.
We are down for that.
This special Nintendo Switch Lite is dressed up with art of the legendary Pokemon Dialga and Palkia, bringing to mind the special Nintendo DS Lite.
Hey,
arts.
Luke Power said
Dialga and
Dragonair's your favorite.
Palkia
Hey.
was back in 2006 to align with the original game's launch. It will be available to purchase beginning November 5th, 2021. Look forward
I actually don't really like it. I like that the Switch Lite's usually colorful, so... Pokemon Legends!
Developed by Game Freak.
Fuck. Don't say that. I keep every time you remind me that it's developed by Game Freak, I get worried. Oh, not actual gameplay footage. Look at him go! Go Oshawott! Get him, Oshawott! Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh! We're still separate. Weird way to word it. Wow, look at they made the graphics even better! Look at how many Pokemon are on screen at once. If this is the draw distance, that'd be amazing. It looks like Breath of the Wild now. Oh my goodness, look at the Crickettoons. Oh my goodness, this is so gorgeous. Look at how many Pokemon. Huh? Look at us crouching. Oh my goodness. Alright, they're showing us varied environments too. And Clefairy out in the moonlight. Nice walk animation. Oh, there's the new Pokemon. That's the new Pokemon. It's a new form of Stantler. There's more too! Look at the town! Oh my god, it's beautiful. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. This is the Pokemon game we thought we were getting. Oh, they fixed their animations! Whoa! The camera zoom. Look at the... Oh my god, they do stuff in the environments! They take place in their environments properly! There's a reticle that shows who you're focused on. It's gonna show them attacking us. What is this new form of... Growlithe? It's an ancient Growlithe! Oh my gosh! It didn't show us a seamless thing though. I want to see how it goes. Wow, I love this. Game Freak, you're doing it. Wow. Wow. What? You can just jump off of it? Yes! Yo! If you can fly! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This is amazing. Is that the... Look at that. What is that Pokemon? Please tell me we can use different Pokemon too, though. We probably can't. Oh my goodness. Wow. Ancient Bidoof. Ursaring! Oh, here's the boss Pokemon. Pokemon are terrifying creatures! Oh man. And they're big! Oh my goodness. There's the Dodgel! See, they can attack you! You have to throw your Pokemon out! Was that Gyarados to scale though? It definitely is not. That Gyarados is small. Why is the Gyarados so small though? And you can use them now, right? Once you catch the bosses? You can use them to surf and stuff. You can have them all out at once? What? Oh, the Pokemon are big! Oh my gosh. Look at how many Pokemon in the... Look at these animations, Game Freak. I am so happy that you could do this. They're proving us all wrong. I'm crying. Wow, look at these graphics for the animated cutscenes. You can have all your Pokemon out at once. Wow. Noah Wilson said they're getting chills. I'm getting chills too. Holy cow.
That was the latest trailer for Pokemon Legends.
Jayprion was big.
Let's take a closer look at some of the elements introduced in the video.
My heart.
Pokemon Legends Arceus is a brand new title that opens new doors for the Pokemon series.
Oh my god, they can attack
with
you.
RPG elements.
I'm crying right now.
Where adventure takes place in a region known as
Look at how beautiful it looks.
the long-ago era
And this shows the island in the back.
to live in harmony alongside Pokemon. Mount Coronet towers over the center of the land, with sprawling, diverse, natural
Wow, it's
environments
gorgeous.
surrounding the mountain on all sides.
These are amazing
These
graphics.
different areas are home to a rich variety of Pokemon ecosystems. In the future, this land of Hisui will come to be known
Hisui.
as the Sinnoh region. You'll set out on an adventure with the goal of completing the first ever Pokedex of the Hisui region.
Look at how many Pokemon in the draw distance. It's so good.
The bustling
It's so
Jubilife
pretty.
Village will be the base
It's
of the
Jubilife!
It's home to the Galaxy Expedition Team, made up of people from various other regions.
That was one of my ones that I said it could be, but I didn't think that it was.
And the Survey Corps, which researches Pokemon.
Wow.
Professor Labatin's field of study is the ecology of Pokemon. He came to the Hisui region along
I'm sobbing
with
too,
Pokemon
Polio.
from various other regions.
We can have all our Pokemon. Look at Oshawott! So cute!
Captain Silene is the leader of the Survey Corps, though she may seem to treat you harshly.
She's cool.
She's your biggest supporter, and
So-
she watches over your progress with care.
So Team Galactic was good back then, I guess.
Commodore oversees
I think.
the entire Galaxy team. He's a dependable leader who has earned the unwavering trust of his
Okay.
team members.
These guys are gonna be
When the
big parts of the story.
recognizes your knack for
He's
Pokemon
evil. I'm
research,
calling it.
he allows you to join
The
team
expressions
as a member of the Survey
on your
Corps.
face. I love this aesthetic, this Japanese aesthetic. Pachirisu! Look at how they do different things! Oh my goodness!
Hold the key to unlocking the true compass of your adventure, and in the course of your work, you'll visit various locations within the Hisui region. Your excursions outside the village will begin by preparing a base camp. At these camps, you'll be able to prepare for your survey work by buying
Wow, these menus are
crafted
gorgeous.
basic materials.
This is what I was saying too, they needed to make the menus have translucency, and they did.
Vulnerable to attacks from wild Pokemon.
Yes!
Take too much damage from their attacks and you'll black out. So use caution
Yes.
when you're out doing your survey work.
Yes!
When your Pokemon are hurt, you can return to a base camp to rest up and recover.
Yes!
Once you've completed a survey assignment, return to the village and report the results to whoever requested the job.
I told you the world wasn't gonna be empty, guys. I told you. Look at how not empty this world is.
All over the place.
Wow, look at them
Get
fly
close to
around.
them, aim carefully, and then
Chimecho.
throw a ball to try to catch them.
Oh, they fixed they gave them an animation for getting hit.
Species of Pokemon react the same way when they spot
Oh,
you. For
they're
example,
so curious, look at the animations!
immediately flee, so you'll want
Look at
to
it run!
grasp when you approach them.
Oh, I love-
Pokemon, on the other hand, may need to be weakened in battle. There are a variety of tricks to catching them all.
Wow.
Throw a Pokeball containing one of your own Pokemon near a wild Pokemon, and a battle will begin. You'll
Oh, it's
find
not
this
seamless.
Pokemon you get to act multiple times in a row, depending on its speed stat and the moves that it uses. You can
Oh, they
also
changed the UI a
choose to
bit.
have Pokemon use their moves in two different styles.
Whoa, what?
Strong style and an agile style.
What?
Using a move in the strong style will increase the move's power, but the Pokemon action speed will be lower.
Yep, that's the ATB
Using a
system.
move in the agile style will decrease the move's power, but the Pokemon's action speed will be raised. You'll find
This is gonna be my favorite game of all time. I'm calling it.
to end battle with one powerful move. While the agile style is great for situations where acting multiple times in a row will give your fast strategy a real boost. Use these different styles as the situation demands to gain upper hand to battle. When you report the results of your survey work to the professor, information will be added to the Pokedex. You can advance your research and fill in more information by doing things like
Whoa.
Pokemon, seeing the new certain moves multiple times,
Wow.
and more. Seek out and meet lots of different Pokemon to complete
Oh my
that
goodness.
process.
Whoa, what was that area? Oh my god, this is gorgeous.
Now, we'd like to introduce some of the Pokemon living in the rich natural environments that are spread out across the
Wow, look at that. I love that new Pokemon that you can surf on.
distinctive antlers is known as Meteor. Meteor evolves
From
from
Stantler.
Stantler. To live in the harsh natural environment
Nice.
of the Hisui region.
I love it.
It
I love
has
the
strong
design.
ties with the local people, and it has been treated with great care and respect in this land since ancient times. Garments made with the fur shed from its beard, tail, and legs are highly prized as warm winter clothing. This Pokemon is Basculin.
Oh, it's an evolution of
With great power.
Basculin.
The Hisui region can evolve into this Pokemon if
Wow.
it becomes possessed by the restless souls of the Basculin in a school that have perished during their journey upstream.
Oh, wow. So it's kind of like a wishy-washy type thing. He's a ghost type. Wow. I love it. It looks like he's wearing armor. Braviary.
It comes to Hisui in the winter and can imbue its creatures with psychic power to generate shockwaves.
Wow.
This Pokemon, which works with a partner, is the Hisuian form of Growlithe. It is a very wary Pokemon and appears to protect its territory. Hisuian Growlithe's soft fur is an excellent insulator, allowing it to stay active and lively even in this chilly land.
Yep, we are studying them, Cheka.
But it brings
Chica,
easily.
Cheka.
So Hisuian Growlithe
Whoa!
uses it only
That
when
rock
it's
fall on
out of
against
combat.
your character, your player character.
Pokemon Arceus holds the key to this story.
Yes.
What connection does it have to your
Oh, it's that big
adventure?
tree.
We hope you look forward to finding out on the day when you can finally meet the people and Pokemon of the Hisui region for yourself.
Can our Pokemon... I think I saw us take all our Pokemon
Those are our
out.
latest updates on these two entries in the Pokemon series.
Wow.
Pre-orders for Pokemon Legends Arceus, Pokemon Brilliant Diamond, and Pokemon Shining Pearl will become available on Nintendo eShop after this broadcast.
Wow.
We'd also like to announce that support for these titles is planned to come to Pokemon Home, the cloud service on
Okay.
Nintendo Switch and compatible mobile devices in 2022.
Okay.
Keep an eye on our upcoming announcements for further details.
Wow.
And the ranked battles that so many of you continue to enjoy, these will take place as before in Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield. We hope you
I
all
figured.
have fun participating in even more competitive play in the future.
Wow.
Those are all the latest updates we can share with you today. We hope you're looking forward to all the exciting Pokemon adventures to come. Thank you all
Wow.
for tuning in and watching.
How do I live until these games release now? How do I live? I'm speechless too. Like, I need them. Especially Legends. I need it. Oh, no. Wow. Wow. Hold on. I need to see that part where all the Pokemon were out. Oh my goodness, that was an electric Pokemon Presents. Hold on. There was a scene where we showed us with all our Pokemon out. Wow. Okay, Bdsp is way better than expected, and Pokemon Legends is even better than expected somehow. So, Legends is going to be my favorite game of all time. I can already see it. This is the kind of thing I've always wanted. So, going into battles doesn't seem as seamless as we thought. Oh, wait a second. What are we on there? Okay, so we're always going to be riding these same Pokemon, I think. I hope not. I hope we have choices with it, but even if not, these are great Pokemon, so I'm not too mad about it. It was at the beginning? I thought it was at the end, like right before something transitioned. Wow. There it is. So, what do you guys think about this? Can we have them out all at once? Is this all our Pokemon? Because before these Pokemon were very aggressive, so I have a feeling that these are ours because they're not being aggressive. I'm gonna be on YouTube for the rest of the day hearing these deep dives and hot takes. Yeah, me too. This is gonna eat my life away. Please keep this video up till 1 to 2 hours. I want to rewatch it. This video is gonna, I mean, once this live stream ends, it's gonna be on my channel for forever. So you'll always have it to watch. Go ahead and copy the link in case, because I know that like live streams disappear for a bit when you finish them, and then they come back. So if you want to copy the link, then you can keep it there for you. So just like copy the URL. But wow. I think we can have all our Pokemon out at once here, kind of like Pokemon Camp, but like actually like seamless with the overworld. And if so, and look at how Buizel's sitting. And so is I forgot what this Pokemon's called, the final evolution of Shinx. And so is Ursaring. Ursaring's like sitting down too. Gyarados is big here. It's not as big as Gyarados should be, but it is bigger, I guess, than it was in Sword and Shield. So we probably won't see large giant Pokemon like I wanted, but this is at least, it's bigger than the player character, which is a big step up. I hope you don't interact with them in like a first-person stiff view like Sword and Shield's Pokemon Camp, even though I loved that. This is telling me that we can just have them all out and do whatever we want while they're out with them. And that's way better. If we can play with them too, that'd be awesome. But like, even just this, I live for this. I live for this. I would gladly just sit on a beach like this with my Pokemon out around me and just sit there. And while I'm here in real life, just like chillaxing on my couch like, yes, Pokemon, we are relaxing. You know, like, I want that. I live for this right now. Oh my gosh. I'm living for it. What am I to do? What am I to do until these games release? I mean, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to analyze the shit out of these and put it up for you guys, but bro. I already have so many things that I already caught on here that I want to analyze and go into further, especially when it comes to the stories. The story. Yeah, this was the best Pokemon Presents. This was even better than Pokemon 25. This was even better because this showed exactly what these games are capable of, and it showed Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl looked good. Johnny, let's focus and start from the beginning. I'm done. I can't. There's so many things in my brain right now. All right. Let's start from the beginning. Let's go over this together. I don't know what this had to do with anything. Okay, this is pointless. It was just a cute little thing. It's ASMR. Nothing wrong with that. Focus, Johnny. Stay calm. I can't! Stop telling me to stay calm. You're only going to make me less calm. Okay? You're only going to make me less calm. I'm dying here. Okay, so this is what the text boxes are going to look like in Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. We already knew that from the OLED model trailer. But, okay. One thing I want to point out is that Ilka Inc. has always, up until now, this is their first game that they've developed. And up until now, they've mostly worked on UI for games. Meaning things like this, like text boxes, is mostly what they've worked on. So Ilka Inc. worked on my favorite game of all time, Nier Automata. And Nier Automata's UI, if you've ever played that, is so brilliantly done. Like, it's part of the game. It's not like, you don't view it as a menu. You view it as like, this is the android you're playing as looking at something themselves. Because it's affected by how your android's doing things and how its like health is and all that. So I knew going into this that Ilka Inc. has really good design, UI design skills. And I figured that they would have to translate that into the game somehow, right? So as you watch this trailer, watch how well they implement UI design into hyping you up for the game. You'll notice that they like close up on words and stuff. It's really good. I know, Noah. The Basculin form is so good. It's like a ghost form too. Okay, so first we'll see here, look. We have here the new colors that we talked about recently. This is actually more in line with, 1, the art style, and 2, the original releases. Also, you'll notice a bloom effect of lighting on this, which is something we did not see at all in the original trailer. And the bloom effect of lighting we're going to see throughout this whole thing, and it works wonders, right? Other than that, the graphics haven't really changed. They didn't really need to for the overworld. I thought the overworld itself, the graphics were fine, and it looks like they're mostly the same, which is great. There's probably more here, and I'll probably go into deeper analysis later. You know, like I see like flower patches that are probably new and different, but again, I'll have to look. Also, you notice that this sign, you can see words on it, but it's in the Pokemon font, or the Pokemon language, which is cool. So here, they added grass petals flowing in the air. I don't think that was in the original trailer. Also, the bloom effect we see once again here. Notice how the flowers glow because of the bloom effect, and makes this area, if you look at the original footage, I'll probably do a comparison video later, you'll look at this and you can tell that this makes this look so much more beautiful and vibrant than the original footage ever dreamed of showing us. Other than that, again, the graphics didn't really change much. They didn't really need to. But the lighting engine and the colors are what really needed help. And look, it looks so good. I think people are going to pre-order Arceus today, and I'm one of them because some YouTuber did a poll and most people were interested in the game but wanted to see more. Yeah, I'm with you. I might pre-order. I usually don't pre-order though. We'll see. Again, the bloom effect. We actually haven't seen this town yet. This is the one that's, I think it was like all the way to the left. Castelia, is that what it's called? I don't remember. Been a while. But look how gorgeous it looks. The water looks amazing. The textures look great. I love the tiling on the floor here. The water, though, is the real shiner here, and we all know it. Alright, so here, even indoor areas have a bloom lighting effect from the translucent lights above them. This looks gorgeous. Look at this. Look, they added texture to the player characters. Look, Dawn's hair has shine to it now. It did not before. It has a shadow on it. I think it had that before, but still. Also, I think she's wearing her platinum outfit here. Am I bugging about that? We can't really see it very well, but yeah. Also, there's texture to the jeans and the shoes of the male. And of course, the hair, which I already talked about. Professor Rowan, not really much to go on here, but yeah. Also, this laptop back here, you can see a background on it. That's really cute. I really love that. Man, I'm gonna have a huge analysis on this. I already know. Now you should. Okay, here's part number 1 of them showing off how Ilka uses UI to hype you up, because most of their experience is in UI. Now you should know that there are countless Pokemon in this world. They're gonna use words a lot in this, which is really fun. Look, the shocked expressions on the player characters' faces. That's amazing. I mentioned this earlier, but Wally's hair. That's his name, right? Wally? Or am I thinking of Gen 3? I don't remember. Whatever. This guy's hair is redone, and it actually looks good now. He doesn't look like he's going Super Saiyan. So the Starly are attacking. That means there are just as many throws waiting for you out there. Again, they're using words. Now go. Another UI thing that they're doing. Oh, man. Ooh. Actually, this looks like shit. But it's probably just because the weather effect takes away any bloom lighting. So again, I'm not usually a fan of rain in the regions, but it looks like we're going to have weather conditions, because Barry, thank you. It looks like we're going to have weather conditions in the game. I don't think that was in the original, because I don't remember there being rain on this route. But then again, I don't remember the routes very well. Ooh, look at this depth of field. So you can see, just like Link's Awakening here, right? You see how this is blurred back here in the background. Huge, huge, huge step up from the original footage we saw. And everything here is nice and crisp. Again, the colors, the bloom lighting, gorgeous. The player character, you can see like the hat, the lighting, that's the way it's hitting him, the way he runs, and the hands. How did I forget? The hands have been changed too. You'll notice that throughout the video. They actually shrunk the hands down, which we all wanted. But yeah, there's much more detail. Look at the shadow being cast on the character. This is gorgeous. And the shadow being cast even back here from the buildings. Gorgeous, gorgeous. And like the overcast on the front of this building while it looks nice and sunny up here. This makes you look like... I remember playing the original thinking I wanted to be up there, but this version, this new updated version makes me look like I want to be up here even more because the way the sun's hitting it and overcasting over the rest of the building. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go find Pokemon. So again, they're using text to really amp us up here. Also, these tree textures are pretty good. You can fall into pits here. I don't remember this in the original, but I guess that's a thing. I do remember like a swamp kind of thing. So that's interesting. Okay. How fun. Oh, the snow. You're falling down into the snow. I love it. Okay, so we got the bike thing back. So we knew this is faithful. Look at how good this grass looks. It's actually really good grass for this style of game. What is this? Is this a Ghastly? That was a Ghastly there, I think. That means you're going to travel all over the region with Pokemon. Again, they're hyping us up with words. I love it. I love Ilka's use of this. Why is this Boizel running up to us? That wasn't in the original game, so I'm so curious what the story beat is. But follow Pokemon. So, was that our follow Pokemon? Running and getting something and coming back? Who knows? Again, but you can see the depth of field here with the water and how everything's crisp here and then blurry back there. I love that we have follow Pokemon. This is going to be a great way to get us ready for Legends Arceus. I'm so excited. Here's Piplup. That's who I'm choosing. You know I love Piplup. And you're running around in a 3D space, right? It's not locked into 2D, you know, top, down, left, right, which is amazing. Travis said, I came into the Presents mad and smiled once I saw this feature. Yeah. I mean, I was smiling before because I noticed that the graphics were that much better, but then this feature came and I'm like, okay, sold. Follow Pokemon will always get me if it's done right, and this looks like it's done right. They're keeping up with the player character. Once again, this grass looks really good, and the shadow effects from clouds. You can see clouds shadowed down on here. That's pretty cool. Wait. So that was the same grass animation from the original trailer, not from the OLED trailer. So I guess different kinds of grass have different... Okay, so that taller grass that we're seeing here is going to do this. And then the like shorter grass is going to do what we saw in the OLED trailer. That's what's going to happen. Because you'll notice the background is actually the newer background. This isn't the old background. So it's still the updated graphics, but the transition's still going to have variances. Oh, wait, no, but that's... Okay, yeah, okay, that was the same thing. Alright, sorry, I'm forgetting what I just talked about already. Alright, yeah, these graphics are definitely better than Let's Go, in my opinion. Also, I like how fully realized the player characters' full models are in the battles. Like, they actually have, like, life-size proportions of heads and stuff, instead of it being kind of like Let's Go, which I didn't like. And even Sword and Shield had weird proportions, which I wasn't a fan of. But yes, it is the new color palette, it's the new lighting engine, it's the new graphics. They changed assets and stuff, and the new assets are way better. I really like the way this rock looks in this gym, and like, look at the shine right here from this light beam coming down, and like the shine right here too, and it looks like, oh, it looks so good. Alright, the gym. As the gym leader, again, they're using UI again, they're so good at it. I need to see the potential as a... I need to see your potential as a trainer, and I'll need to see the toughness of the Pokemon that battle with you. I wonder if this is actually in-game footage. There's no thing that says not in-game footage anywhere. So this might be part of it. Wow, look at that lighting effect on him and how good he looks. Oh, whoa. I went forward. Oh, whatever. The one thing I will say, though, these battle animations still ain't it. You see a lot of the models just like moving around as if they're not in a 3D world. Like that. Why did he slide like that? Okay, those color effects were cool. So put stickers. See, like again, here's them using the UI. Alright, so we can do the stickers thing, so when you throw the ball out, it does like the different things. See, you can see them here. Oh, the music notes, I love that. Union room, okay, again, they're using UI to hype us up. Alright, how fun, how fun. Look at the lighting in the Union room is much better than the original features as well. And then of course, footage. And of course here we can dress up our trainers. I love this. And you can see it in the Chibi overworld too. Look at how cute they look! Sorry, Chibi Dawn is so cute. Now that their hand proportions are fixed. Look at her walk around! I love the walk. I love the walk animation. So cute. And look at this. So we'll be ready to go in the snow. We can make our characters ready to go in the snow too. Definitely playing as Dawn. Sorry, Lucas. Look at, you can change your hairstyle too. Interesting. Oh, you can change his hairstyle as well. What? I didn't notice that on the first time. If you say Heart Home City, Super Contest shows. Okay. Super Contest, and I love this. You can have the contest with your Pokemon. This is so cute. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So here's the Sinnoh Underground. Alright, so what is that? You did a flash and you could see, so there's a mechanic where you can do some sort of scanner, I guess, and see what's on the wall. This is exactly the same as the DS. Obviously it's made more crisp, but that's very interesting. I love how, wait, hold on. I need to see what you said. I love how it seems to be so much to do in BDSP alone. I agree. This is going to be a great way to get ready for Pokemon Legends. I actually didn't think it would be, but it is. Wow. I can't believe they're releasing the games this close to each other. Alright, so I like the graphics of how they knocked the wall down. Ooh, look at the ground textures there. Those are nice. Oh, and then here. So I like how they added variation to the Underground because, honestly, everyone was... and their mom was excited for Underground to return except me because I was like, the Underground is kind of ugly and that's just not going to fly for me today's day and age. But they added variants to it, which is exactly what I was thinking it could use. Ilka Inca, smart. And apparently so is Game Freak, but we'll talk about that later. I love this. I love this. So right there, I think they're going to fix this in the final release, but watch how the Pokemon meditate, how the fuck are you say it, in the background, like continues walking after we run into this Pokemon. Here, watch, it's going to keep walking, the meditate right here. They're probably going to fix that in the final release. Let's hope they do, because that's kind of ugly. But look at these backgrounds, though. The backgrounds are so pretty. So they animated backgrounds for everywhere. You'll see later there's an indoor area that there's a background for, which Game Freak did not do in Sword and Shield. Hold up. Okay, first of all, again, the UI here, amazing. Amazing. Team Galactic. So Team Galactic, so the way that they're overlapping Team Galactic with this story and Legends Arceus is so interesting to me because Team Galactic are the good guys in Legends Arceus who we're on the same side as, at least for through the campaign. This music we're about to hear is so good. Is this a remix of music that we already know, or is this a completely new track? Someone please tell me if this is a remix of an original track, because I don't recognize it. See, Ilcross, that's exactly what I'm asking. Like, was this in the original? I don't think so. The theme is fire! It's fire! Wait. 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 Oh, look at this UI. Look at how they blur it and everything. They're so good with it. Team Galactic. I love this background. So normally, obviously we hated it in Sword and Shield having these kinds of backgrounds, but something about this one is, one, they animated this background so gorgeously, and two, I wonder where this is. I have a feeling this is a background that's made for a specific area rather than just a background, a canned background for every battle with Team Galactic. Although, if this is a canned background for every battle with Team Galactic, that could work, actually, because you would expect it by then that whenever you go into a battle with Team Galactic, you're going to be in this galactic space-looking zone. That actually works really well for Team Galactic, and I actually would not mind that if regardless of the area you're in, every time you fought Team Galactic, they did this background. As long as this sort of background doesn't come up for other areas with other trainers and stuff, and wild encounters and whatnot, then this is totally fine, because this actually makes sense. It fits an aesthetic of giving Team Galactic a special aura, if that makes sense. by literally giving us like this galactic aura background. I love how shiny the floor is too. Wait, did the floor reflect the Pokemon? It did! Yo! That's part of what's making me love this so much. The fact that this floor reflects the Pokemon and the trainers. Also, why do we have Dawn and Lucas here? Interesting. Also, double battles confirmed. I'm really glad that they're going to be leaning into double battles at least some of the time. Excited about that. I love it. And a newly created... Look at this UI. Look at this background here. Look at this space. We're in outer space. I think that every time we fight Team Galactic, it's going to have some sort of galactic background like that. And it looked like Cyrus just now had a different background. You think the entire Gen 4 Dex is in the game, right? Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I'm hoping they have the Platinum Dex too, but honestly, at this point, the game looks so good. They can do whatever they want with the Pokemon count that they have, and I'll be happy. I'm so okay with cutting the Pokedex down to have a better game. They might have a national dex in this though, honestly. They might, because think about it. Pokemon Home, all these people are out here, right? Angry with Pokemon in their Pokemon Home that they can't put anywhere and they can't transfer it back to the games that they came from. So they're stuck in Pokemon Home with nothing to do. This game would be a great game to put all those Pokemon into if you could, right? So it makes sense for them to have the national dex. We'll see if they do though. Okay, so here's that part in, I think, Celestic Town, I want to say, is when you go into this cave. But here you can see Uxie, Mesprit, and Nuzlocke a lot better. You can see how these are like primitive drawings of them. I love that. Alright. Okay, again, I love the depth of field, the lighting, but look at how cool Cynthia's model is. They don't show her quite yet. I think they only show the back of her right here to get us hyped up for her later. According to the myth, it was an extremely powerful Pokemon. Space, time, space. See, again, they're using UI in amazing ways. Now all will end and everything will begin. Love it. And then hyping us up for the cover, the box covers, which look great, by the way. LOL, yeah, Gen 1 through 4 is in this, so we'll finally have more than 2 fire types. Yeah, yeah. I also think, though, that it might go up to Gen 8. Maybe. We'll see. We will see. If you think about it, Pokemon Go is getting these kinds of textureless models for the Pokemon for Gen 8. So maybe they'll put the textureless model, because you know these are textureless models that they're using in Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. So maybe we'll get the textureless models from Gen 8 in this game as well, in all the other gens. If they're all in Pokemon Go now. Okay. So I think now they explain this to us a bit. Look at this lighting. Oh, so gorgeous. This looks way better than Let's Go. Anyone who said Let's Go had good graphics, I'm so sorry. It may have had a cohesive art style, but it did not have good graphics. This is good graphics. And Pokemon Legends Arceus is good graphics. This is amazing. Look at this lighting. Oh, I did not like that turn though. It's okay, because these are chibis in a 2D, like, you know, it's more acceptable to have these kinds of turns now. I still don't like it, though. I don't like it. But everything else is fixed. Look at their hands. Can we just take a moment to appreciate? Their hands are way better proportions now. Let's take a moment, guys. Dragonair? They fixed their hands. Okay, so continuing forward. Again, here's that same effect I was talking about earlier. Alright, so we got some icy areas. You see snow on the grass. That was a really weird gloss effect on this one. Why is it so blurry on the top and bottom here, and then just clear right here? Is this a foggy weather effect? That would make sense. I think this is a foggy weather effect right here. Okay, yeah, so there was the transition we saw from the OLED models trailer. So it does depend on the kind of grass that you go in. Yeah, Follow Pokemon made my day too, Victor. And the game does look sick now. Legend Arceus looks even more sick, but this game somehow looks very sick too. They need to bring up the Playmobil hands? No, Luke! Luke, get out of here! Also, if you guys didn't know, Luke Powers actually voices, He voices some voices on the Super Smash Bros. Show, which is a series on my channel where we bring all those Smash Bros. Characters to life in a story. So you should watch that. He voiced Captain Falcon recently, and they had a big fight scene. So check it out. So, oh, look at this background. This is Morty's gym? Is that the name of the gym leader, Morty? I don't remember. Or is that a Gen 2 gym leader? Because I'm just like a Gen 2 fanatic. Wow, rollout looked pretty good. Look at the floor. The floor was shiny too. Alright, here's the statue. So this statue, I was talking earlier about how this statue, you know, it can look like either Dialga or Palkia. And it's interesting because it also looks like Arceus, and Arceus looks like what you might confuse Dialga and Palkia for when you look at the statue. The shadows here, again, very good lighting engine that they're using for this game, and very good bloom effect. It's very Link's Awakening-esque, which is what we wanted. We wanted them to really go all into this art style, and they actually did. They actually did, because originally I didn't think they were going all in with it, but now they actually are. Good job, Ilka. Good job. I love this. I'm living for this right now. I love that little pond there. That looked really good. Alright, again, fixed... I keep wanting to call him Wally. I forgot his name again already. They fixed his hair, though. Barry. They fixed Barry's hair. And everyone looks... Look at the way that they sway and flow. Looks really nice. Like the way her hair sways when she moves. Very nice. Wait, that was her platinum outfit, wasn't? No, it wasn't. Sorry, I'm getting confused here. Again, see, you can see his hair is fixed even in the full model. Oh, I should have brought a water bottle with me. My throat hurts. Alright, again, great lighting. I like how they stand here. If only you could control the camera like that though, right? But you definitely can't control the camera. Damn, Pokemon really went all out. This is amazing. I agree. I agree. They went all out. Right, Dragonair? Cynthia! Ah, oh, she looks so badass, even in chibi form. She's a mysterious person who shows up at many points along in your journey. Isn't that something from Platinum? Didn't Cynthia not show up that much in Diamond and Pearl? She only showed up a lot in Platinum? Travis, it's hard to dwell on this, but I can't wait to see how all the follow Pokemon in this game look. Same! Dwell on it all you want. Follow Pokemon is always my most requested feature. Pega fan said, when is the breakdown video coming? Well, I'm going to start working on it today. I don't work again until Friday, so I'm going to be trying to do as much as I can before then. So we'll see. I'm going to obviously have to take time to analyze everything and then write all my points down. So just, we'll see. I'll hopefully have at least one out today or tomorrow. I'll also be clipping all this that I'm doing now and putting that out as a video. So that's something too. Alright, so Underground again. And then... So everything is revamped and powered up. Great wording there. I agree. Alright, so you can create your own secret bases. I didn't talk about this yet. But this is nice. I love this texture on this Snorlax thing. It's so good. And on this Venusaur as well. So this is going to be really fun for us to share with each other. I do wonder, though, if like we'll see elemental backgrounds for these, too. If we can like build one of these in, say, like the fire area or the snow area. I would do one in the snow area, personally. Let's just see. You're going to crush that video. I hope it's at least 30 minutes. So yeah, it'll probably be at least 30 minutes for each one. I'm going to do one for Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl and for Pokemon Legends. Oh my god, I just realized we're still on Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl here. Hold on, guys. Let me grab a bottle of water real quick because my throat is killing me. Hold up. I'm coming. Okay, I'm back. Alright, got water. My throat is killing me from talking so much. Okay. Don't judge me, Travis. Okay. So. What was I talking about? Okay, so this is going to be really fun. I think that we're going to see elemental backgrounds. I hope we do. Yeah.
full
Alright.
of Pokemon statues. There are also places down there called Pokemon hideaways.
Pokemon Hideaway.
Which
Oh,
didn't exist
Sneasel.
before.
Sneasel wasn't in Diamond and Pearl, was he? I wonder if we're gonna get new Pokemon that weren't in the originals down here in this area. Look at this water. Can we surf on this water?
Pokemon Diamond and Pokemon Pearl.
Speaking of which, can we surf on Pokemon in this game? I wonder. I wonder if we're gonna have like Pokemon surf options.
Apparently, the Pokemon that appear in the Pokemon hideaways will change depending on which statues you have placed
Oh,
in your
they change.
secret base.
Never mind.
It seems that some of the Pokemon living in the Sinnoh region can only be found in this
Can
place.
only be found in
So
this
be
place. Okay, that makes
sure
sense.
to fully explore the grand
There's more fire types,
unknowns
guys,
out
I think.
beneath the surface of Sinnoh. You can use the stickers you collect on your adventure to customize the effects that appear when Pokemon spring out of Pokeballs.
Ah, yes.
Such
Look
as
at Togepi come out all happy.
By
I love
collecting
this.
stickers at various locations along your journey and decorating with them, you can
Oh
make
my
your
goodness.
Pokemon battles even more fun.
Really not much to talk about with the stickers, but it is a really nice view. Whoa! Whoa! What town is this? Is this Jubilife? Oh, I went back too far. I love the UI. This is, I don't remember my towns that much from this game. No, this is the Rock Town. This one's really pretty. Look at this ground. So nice. And look, you can see the Clefairies up here. So they put lots of detail into these environments. And again, you can see the Pokemon language on here. Love that. I love that.
One new feature that was not available.
Oh, you can see the inside of the buildings. That's something. Oh, and here's one new feature that wasn't available. They're talking about how you can dress them up. Winter style leather jacket. Alright. Veilstone. That might be the one. Ooh, this looks so good. I love the running animations. Let's look at that again. And how it's like in a 3D space, not 2D. Wow, look at the Pokemon Center. How did I miss this? Look at the shiny floor with the reflections. Look, you can see the characters and everything reflect on here. I paused on Nurse Joy's making a derpy face. That's funny. Wow, this is gorgeous. This is the prettiest a Pokemon Center graphically has ever looked. I still prefer the design of the Pokemon Centers in Sword and Shield, but these Pokemon, like if Sword and Shield had done this like reflective floor thing, it would have been perfect. But this is gorgeous. The cyber style, yeah. I love the cyber style. Look at this outfit. I love this outfit. Look at how cool you can make the chibis look. I love that you can dress up the chibis. That is so good. It's so perfect for this style of, for a chibi style of game. To be able to just like customize them and make them look cute, you know? It's kind of like making Mii's or something, you know?
On your adventure.
And I like her idle animation she was doing just now as well. But yeah, this looks really good.
In super contest shows, your Pokemon can dance
This is
to
great.
the rhythm of the music, proudly show off a contest move, and
I love this. Pokemon contests are back, guys. I never thought we would see Pokemon contests back. I don't think they were even back in Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, were they? Like, this is great. I've been wanting this so bad. And please make a breakdown video chat real quick for your channel. You'll have a boost. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna do it as fast as I can. I promise. But quality over quantity. I'm sorry. I always try to put quality stuff out. So if it's gonna take a little longer, it's gonna take a little longer, you know?
aim for a successful show. Cooperate with your partner Pokemon to really work up the crowd.
Absol. Was Absol
In
in the
Union
original?
Room, this release allows you to use
What is this
mobile
chat thing?
communication, but also
It was an
offline
Oras?
communication
Okay, well,
to
I didn't know.
interact with trainers all over the world in real time.
Piplup. Look, so this is a good example. It's like they did a background for even an indoor area. Sword and Shield didn't do that. So like this is great. This is already a huge step up. Look at this lighting effect from these lights too. It's so atmospheric. I love it. They made this room look actually really exciting.
Please enjoy battles and
Love this. I love Dawn's stance too when she fights. I don't like the male player character's stance. You can't see it because I'm blocking it right now, but
other trainers. You can walk
follow Pokemon, I'm back! So excited! And you know, it's insane because I didn't think they would do this specifically because of the chibi art style. Because look at how weird it looks having it next to it. But it still looks good. Grant's voice on game said they introduced Lycia and her Mega Altaria just to showcase contests. Wait, was there a Mega form that I missed just now? Tell me in the chat, did I just miss a Mega Form? Was that something that we saw just now?
Walk around to the end of the Pokemon that appear
Look at how good they look! I love
in
this.
these games. Enjoy your journey through Sinnoh together with your
Okay, he's traveling a little close. They'll probably fix that in the final release because they seem to be putting a lot of attention to detail. But I love it. Look at the animations running while following. I know, they're keeping up. He looks real cool following. Yeah. You know what? Funny enough, Lucario running reminds me of Pokemon Unite. That's all I can see now.
and Pokemon trees
when I
with
see
them
him.
on your trainers.
Hold on, wait. When they show it. Look, when they show running, that's all I see now is Pokemon Unite. But he runs fast. Look, it looks like he's like actually moving his legs fast enough to keep up. I think they sped up the animations too. So it looks like they're keeping up naturally. Which they should, as they should. Look at how fast this one's flapping its wings. I don't think they flap their wings that fast. And then Boizel doesn't keep up quite as well. So they'll probably do what Let's Go did and put him in a Pokeball and catch him back up. So that's nice. Look at how her stuff flows when she runs. For a chibi game, they put so much detail. Why is there a grown-ass person in this cart? That's supposed to be a baby? Okay, weird aside. This looks like someone's pushing a grown-ass person in a cart. But it looks like they... Is that a pacifier in their mouth? I don't know. The Naruto run, yes! I love the Naruto run Lucario does. It looks so cute. Oh, look, there's a fountain here. Nice graphics. Nice graphics. Look at this! Oh! I pointed this out when we saw it the first time. This background is gorgeous. Look at this. Big head baby, right? That's a big-headed baby. That was a big-headed baby. Oh my god, this background is gorgeous. And look at the time of day in the back with this, like, bloom effect from the, you know, the twilight hour. The twilight hour of the day. So nice.
Encounters with all kinds of
Ooh.
people and Pokemon and
It's a baby with a big head, that's all. This is good. We're gonna meme this. We gotta meme the big head baby.
mystery behind Sinnoh's hints.
And look at this background again with Cyrus. Oh man.
We hope you look forward to starting.
So Bronzor, Baneri. Okay, we already knew they're in the game. I love these graphics for this underground area. I thought this was Mystery Dungeon at first, like some Mystery Dungeon mechanic. Wow, the lighting effects look so good. I think Dawn's model still needs some work, and I think Lucas' model still needs some work. I really hope that they add like something to them to make them flare more. They look a little out of place. Same with the Pokemon models, but I don't think they can do anything about that really without a complete overhaul. Whew. Soda's still killing me. I'm buying these games too, Travis. Alright, we don't care about the Switch Lite, do we? Alright, once again, they gave us an ASMR thing. I love Oshawott. I love all these Pokemon, but Oshawott's my favorite. Who are you guys picking out of those three? Who are you picking? I'm picking Oshawott. Oshawott for sure. Look at how fucking cute he is with his boomerang shell. I love him. Alright, this is a tale from a long ago, and the way they worded this is really interesting to me. When the lives of humans and Pokemon were still separate. It's a really interesting wording. There's probably something there that I could speculate on, but I'll do that in a breakdown. Yeah, I'm gonna buy BDSP now. Pega fan. I am absolutely buying BDSP. Unlikely, but I hope they bring back the Battle Frontier. They probably will. They brought back all the other features. I don't see why they wouldn't bring back the Battle Frontier. It's a post-game content, so they probably didn't go over it because of that. They might also be bringing back the Distortion World, and they didn't go over it because it's post-game content, so we'll see. Agent Webbs, you're choosing Cyndaquil. Okay. They're all valid choices. They're all really good starters. I actually started out with each of these Pokemon in their respective games. I started out with Cyndaquil in Gen 2, and then also Totodile in other playthroughs. And I started off with Rowlet. That's the only one I played through Gen 7 with, even though I would love to play as Primarina in another playthrough one day. And then Oshawott, I played as Oshawott in one of my playthroughs for Black 2, White 2. Oh no, I played with Oshawott in Black 2 and White 2, and with Snivy in Black 1, White 1. So yeah. Alright, this is meaty. This is too meaty to go over. First of all, the graphics have been upgraded again, and this looks gorgeous. The lighting effects on here, there's a lighting engine for sure that they're using. The Pokemon look really good. Notice how the light's hitting them. See right here, you can see the Starly has a shadow cast on it. This Bidoof has shadows on it, cast properly. There's more depth to the Pokemon models now. They added stuff to their features that pop out more, like the eyes. You'll see a lot of Pokemon eyes actually be like protruded from the models, which was not the case in previous Pokemon games. The sound effects are really good. I like how the Pokemon look natural in their environments, and that's another thing that we're gonna see in this, is how natural the Pokemon are gonna look in their environments. Like later we even walk up to a sleeping Floatzel and everything. But wow, look at this. These trees, everything looks gorgeous. I think, are the clouds moving? Let's see. There's a lot of movement in this scene. I can't tell if the clouds are moving, but the grass looks like it might be swaying. Yeah, the grass is definitely swaying. Can't tell if the clouds are moving because the camera's moving. But wow, look at this. The fact that they did a shot that long with that draw distance means we're going to have really good draw distance in this game. You'll also take note of how many Pokemon are out in the overworld at once in all these shots. They learned compression. You can tell they learned compression because they would not be able to fit this otherwise. There's a shadow cast on that guy right there. Alright. Notice the frame rates for the Pokemon have been fixed as well. I told you, because the billboarding has been tuned up. That was very early footage of them billboarding before, which is why we saw those low frame rates and those low poly models, like that Chingling, you know, they're going like 2 frames a second over there, was because of the billboarding that they very early on put into the game, or a very early coding of the billboarding, I should say. And now you'll see the billboarding has been coded in better, so now that the environments have been more fleshed out, which is how usually it goes with video game development. Wow, look at how good this Turtwig looks and the shadow on it. And just like, look at the sheer movement in these scenes. How many pieces are moving at once? This is so un-Game Freak. So un-Game. I love that walking animation too. So here you can see our player character crouching over here. So this is obviously not an in-game camera. No way we're going to be able to do this with our camera. This is gorgeous. Look at Gardevoir in the snow area. Interesting. Look at this tree with the snow on it. So gorgeous. They're never doing a bad tree again. We already know. I hope you can look up so you can see the sky. That's what I'm hoping to. I hope we have full camera control. From everything we've seen so far, I think we will. They've showed more than I ever expected from them, and so I think full camera control will be a thing. Look at these snow effects too. Way different from Sword and Shield, right? Way different. Wow, look at these Ponyta. And look at the fire on them. Wait a second. They redid these. Ponyta and Rapidash did not have flames coming out of their models before. Look, you can see little embers coming off the fire here. Whoa! They have embers coming off their fire and particle effects. Same with the Rapidash in the back. Look at this, you can see little particle effects coming off of these here. Masada sat out this one. That's funny. Oh, look at this turn animation. Hold up, what? It has an animation for turning? Am I seeing this right? It has an animation for turning! Look at this Ponyta right here. Are you ready? It's gonna turn when it turns. It's beautiful. It's utterly, absolutely beautiful. Wow. It turns around. They updated animations for them. Alright. So, the weather will change. Naturally, I think. Because we saw this earlier. And this is where the Piplup was. The Piplup was over here before. And then the rest of the Piplup are back here. So now we're seeing Shellos in this area. And a different weather condition. So please, I hope they don't make the weather conditions unnatural again. I doubt they will. So if the weather conditions are natural and you get different Pokemon for that, that's still great. Great catch from Travis said, great catch. Yeah, that's amazing. That and the embers on the models, I told you guys, did I or did I not tell you guys they redid the models for this game? They updated all the models, I should say. It looks like the same models, but they updated them with new protrusions so that there's more depth to the models. Like the eyes actually are different. You know, they're not just a JPEG slapped onto the models anymore. The eyes actually are rounded and stick out from the rest of the model for Pokemon, like Oshawott and stuff. And like that Ponyta had the embers coming off of its flames, and the flames looked way better than ever before, and it did that animation for turning. It had a turning animation. That was perfect. This is the same area we saw the Piplup in the original. It was daytime in that one. Now it's coming down to the twilight hour, not quite. Or maybe this is morning, I'm not sure, but it's raining. So now we're seeing Gastrodon here because it's raining. I really hope it's a natural change in weather, like Breath of the Wild, rather than Pokemon Sword and Shield's awful wild area implementation. Now you got me more hyped with this breakdown. You're welcome, I guess. I'm just super hyped, and I'm sharing my hype with you guys and sharing what I found. So, all right, here's our first look at the ancestral form of the evolution of Stantler. They said it's the evolution. Look at how grand this town is. This is looking like the Hidden Leaf Village from Naruto. I did not expect this. They got the fucking Hokage's building over here. So they purposely did not show us this angle from all the trailers before. And of course, there's lots of nice stuff. I love these character models. Oh, you can't see her because I'm blocking it. Can I take myself out real quick? Hold on. I need to take myself out. Video sources. Look at this character right here. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. Down at the bottom left, you guys can see her, right? I love the way the characters look. Alright, I'm putting myself back in. Wow. Look at the steam coming from the buildings and this little thing here. Look at the water. Okay, the water in this game already looks 10 times better than Pokemon Sword and Shield. And if you look closely, again, I have to take myself out. If you look closely down at the bottom left, we can actually see through the water. The water is translucent, which is completely new for Game Freak. Okay, look one more time. See, look at me. Now look at the water behind me. Translucent water, guys. It looks so good. That looks so good. And again, we see, just like with Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl, we see translucent lighting here everywhere. It's really nice. Okay, so the NPCs are doing stuff. She's sweeping, right? We will see them being a little stiff in some of these scenes, like especially back here right now. And how do I word this? I think that this will be improved by the time the game releases, because remember, this has more development time than Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl does. So this right here seems to be like an early implementation of them making the NPCs do something. It looks like they barely got the NPCs functioning with activities when they got this trailer out. So this is probably some old footage already as well. And I think that these NPCs in the back are probably going to have some animations too, because they're just standing stiffly right there. And let's see. Yeah, and these guys here, they're a little too stiff, but you can tell that they're going to have some sort of animation, because like he's not moving at all. He's not even swaying, this guy right here. So they're probably going to change that. And they probably also kept them staying this stiff for this trailer so that you notice your player character walking through a little more obviously. Like right here, watch. When a player character comes in, it really sticks out to the eye. Yeah, see? Also, look, their models aren't moving at all. Look at these guys back here behind these two. They're not moving at all. Okay, maybe that one guy was moving his hand a little bit, but the guy on the left definitely wasn't. You'll see facial expressions on the characters coming up. See right there? His facial animation changed. Okay, these people are evil as fuck, and they're hiding it. I'm calling it now. Maybe not this guy. Or maybe he's the evilest of them all. I don't know. Look at these animations and Cynical with the flames. So this is what I'm talking about here. See, like, Oshawott's nose protrudes from its model, and its eyes are not just JPEGs anymore. There's depth to them. Same with Rowlet and all this. I think Rowlet also, the bow tie leaves were part of it, just like a JPEG slapped onto its model before, but now look, they protrude from the body and they're separate. And obviously Cyndaquil has flames. Obviously. Also, look at this lighting effect. I don't think this lighting effect was quite so strong in the original footage, and this looks way better. Much more lively. Look at our character model! Oh my god, this shot gives me goosebumps. Whoever did this footage trailer deserves a raise. Look at her turn animation and that camera swoop. Gorgeous. Okay, so this is kind of worrisome. You don't see any Pokemon out here, but I think it's because they want to just show you how grand the world looks without showing a bunch of things flying around in it. Maybe we'll see flying Pokemon around here but later on. Hopefully. Let's see, though. The lighting complements the art style gorgeously. I agree, Travis. Complements them gorgeously. Chimchar's flames! Look at these! Look! So here, and I paused it at a good part. You can see the flames coming off of Chimchar. Their embers are coming off of the flames, and look at how good the flames themselves look as we're chasing it. So Chimchar is confirmed to be a Pokemon that runs away from you. Okay? But look at in motion how the flames come off of Chimchar as he runs. Look, there's embers coming off of him. So good. I also feel like there's something else to dissect on that clip. The waterfall in the back. Look at this draw distance. These other Pokemon in the background. So nice. We haven't seen that geyser that we saw in the background in the original trailer, have we? I don't think I've seen it in this new footage. Look at the lighting here. Look at how good the grass looks with the lighting and the Pokemon with the lighting and our character. They turn... The original footage, I think a lot of people said it looked too bright. And I think that's because they hadn't implemented the lighting fully yet. Now you see more shadows. And yeah, I know, I'm breaking it down now. But this isn't a complete break. I mean, this is a breakdown of surface level stuff that we can see right away. There's obviously going to be more from when I analyze it later. But we'll see. This is great. Oh my goodness. And the Buizel here. So this is important. Because this Buizel was sleeping on here. It's funny because Distant Kingdom actually put out a video, I think yesterday, where he was like, they have literal animations for them sleeping. Why haven't they used them? And look, they're using them now, so that's pretty good. Look at the starry night in the background. That was gorgeous. Oh my goodness. And the waves crashing up here, that looks way better than it did in Sword and Shield. If you played through the new wild area, the Isle of Armor, it looked really bad in that when the waves crashed up, but these waves look good. But yeah, look at this Buizel. So we woke it up when we walked up to it. So we fucked that up. Oh, nice getting up animation too. And you'll notice that these Pokemon look really natural with their environments. Look, they're like down in a bog. I have a feeling we can't go into the bog. We'll probably have to throw our ball out into there. This will be like a special segment where we have to throw our ball down into the bog. This is that bog area that we saw Dawn fall into too in the Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl area. Which route is that? If anyone remembers that route, let me know. But yeah, these Pokemon look pretty natural in these environments. And I have a feeling they're going to put even more animations with them. So here you see the lock-on comes like naturally even when you're just running around. We're not even aiming a ball here and you're already locked onto a Pokemon. So it seems to be some sort of either Z targeting or auto lock-on. And that's probably because these Pokemon can attack you. That's probably why. So you know which one may be attacking you or something. So like this one, I think it locked on when its attention came to us. I don't know if we manually did that or if the attention of this Wurmple came to us and then it locked on. Let's see. No, it was already locked on. Okay, so I have a feeling we lock onto it manually some way, somehow. Lots of draw distance for these Beauty Flies. Gorgeous. Also, it's nice that they have Beauty Flies and Wurmple in the same area. That's actually something Sword and Shield didn't really do. I don't think they really put evolutionary and non-evolutionary forms next to each other this much in their areas. But this like just looks so much more natural because they did that. Hold on, Travis. Let me pull up the chat to see what you said. Imagine if they used the same soundtrack from Diamond and Pearl. Well, we'll see. This has a completely different soundtrack. Legend Arceus has a completely different soundtrack to fit a completely different mood. And then Travis said, what do you think about that mechanic? What mechanic are you talking about? I don't know what mechanic you're talking about, Travis. Anyways, back to this. Sorry. Okay, so crouching, dodge rolling, we already know. I like how when you hit the Pokemon with a ball, there was an animation for it where the Pokemon seemed to like feel that. There was a weight to it being hit from the ball. Oh, also look at this UI down here. So I'm assuming we can have different kinds of balls. Oh gosh, I'm gonna have to go back and analyze if we saw other UI things. Dang it! I'm gonna have to go back and see all the UI. Oh, there's UI down on the left here too. Oh, hold on, you can't see it because I'm in the way. But we have here, I don't know what these are, but you got like, so here's an item menu. It looks like these are all our items. You press up on the D-pad, and down on the D-pad looks like it's a paintbrush and a pad of sorts with ink on the left. So it's an ink brush with ink on the left and then something to write down on. So a notepad of sorts. Maybe, do we have to manually put stuff down for our Pokedex that we're making? I wonder. And then the minus button is, looks like a phone of some kind. So I think even though this takes place in the past, they probably have some sort of technology, because if you think about it, Pokemon World can work differently because of electric type Pokemon and stuff. So it's like a phone. And this is probably how we're going to access all our Pokemon all at once, most likely. Oh, this is the first, thank you, Ilcross. You said this is the first time the UI was shown. No need to go back. Okay, thank you. But watch the wait of when this Beautifly gets hit from the ball. Look, it had an animation of surprise when it got hit. And it made it cry, too. Interesting. Oh, look at the lighting on these trees. Oh, my goodness. Look at this gorgeous graphics. Oh, I love this. Again, I'm kind of worried about the draw distance. We can see a Pokemon right here, but you can't really see anything beyond that. Back there or anything. So the draw distance won't be that far away. You probably won't see... You might see some big things that might be special in the background at some point, but as for like most Pokemon models, you won't see them until you get closer for sure. Oh, that's how the transition works. I missed that. So you throw it out and it zooms into the Pokemon, showing you that that's the Pokemon that we've come out against. Alright, and Vulpix confirmed as well. Alright, nice battle animations. Alright, let's see what the UI looks like right here. So down here, it looks like they touched it up a little bit. It looks a little bit different. It's a little more it blends in a little more with the game, as opposed to before it was like a more vibrant green that really stuck out. Or maybe this changes depending on the area you're in, because this kind of matches this color palette here. Maybe the color palette changes depending on the color palette of the environment you're in. It also shows how many Pokemon we have here. You can't really see it that well. But yeah, and our Vulpix is level 28. Let me put myself back on here so you guys can see me. Over here we have the UI. They touched that up a little bit too. This is more translucent than before, I think, if I remember correctly, which is good, as it should be. The more you can see of the game, the better, you know? They also changed the bar for the Pokemon from being up here to being down here right above the Pokemon and being above it, so you know, probably to deal with, you know, multiple Pokemon being around. So it looks like when we get into fights with this Pokemon, no other Pokemon's going to be able to interrupt us because it did that whole transition, which was pretty nice. So when the lock-on thing is... Hold on. Let me look at what Travis, or whoever that was, said. Ilcross said. So when the lock-on thing is purely white, it is for catching, and if it's red, it shows that you will enter battle, I think. Interesting. I'll double look at that. You think the level of the Pokemon scales depending on the area? Maybe. We'll have to see, Travis. There's really no way to know. There's really no way to know. Was the lock-on red for the Growlithe? The top of the reticle is red. This is a different kind of reticle, though. So the lock-on over here, and then there's the reticle here. So it's two different things, and that was red. So this lock-on is still white. Yeah, so what you were saying, I think the red was just for the reticle. The reticle of throwing. So notice that reticle for throwing the Pokeball was the color palette of Pokeballs themselves. And the shape of it, too. So it's a Pokeball aesthetic that they're going for here. That shows you that you're aiming to throw your Pokeball, your Pokemon that you have. And I think the aiming earlier against the Beautifly was completely white with the reticle. Yeah, completely white with the reticle to throw a Pokeball to catch. So throwing a Pokeball to catch is completely right reticle. Throwing a Pokemon to throw out your own Pokemon is a Pokeball colored with red and white color palette. So that's interesting. Also, was this guy hiding behind the rock when we came up to him? Let me see. Or did he just... No, he wasn't hiding. Okay, so he had a shock expression, go into the thing. I like the UI. It's a translucent UI that said Vulpix used quick attack just now. Right here, you guys can see that. Nothing more to say there. It's not very effective. Not very effective, so that means this must be a part steel type. Which makes sense because it looks like armor. So Growlithe, Sinnohian Ancient Growlithe confirmed to be part steel type or rock type, but most likely steel type. I can't wait to see what Arcanine looks like. I love that, that's so cool. These smoke animations and everything, so nice. Wow, look at these graphics, this lighting effect. Look at the lighting hitting your character. So good. Oh, they said it was Rockin' Fire, Dylan, my bad. Thank you. Look at these textures. Look at the snow on the trees. Look at these, the snow falling and the hitting the, oh my goodness, this looks so good. Okay, part rock type, it says on the, okay, thank you, Dylan. Sorry about that. Oh my god, this looks so good. Oh, and our character, when they run, it leaves stuff on the ground. It splashes on the ground in the rain. That's good. Yeah, our character running on the ground like made a little splash there. That's pretty good. All right, new area. So this is not Spear Pillar because it's not on top of the mountain. And it's also destroyed. I think Spear Pillar is going to be fully formed. This also is not the same pillars that we saw with that giant tree. Because the giant tree's not here. Unless, we see a scene earlier of lightning striking down, unless it makes a tree here. Maybe that was a tree coming from outer space or something and then knocking down these pillars. I don't know. But it's definitely different. I think this is definitely a different area though. Because this is a different tree from that giant tree. We'll call it the Tree of Life because it looked like a giant life tree. There's a nice texture for the wood here. I really like this. Got the pillars back here. I don't know where that was leading to though, so... Oh, look at this ice area. There's like a big thing out here. Not quite sure what this is, but there's something in the middle of it. Doesn't move? No, it's completely still. But wow, look at how nice the swirls in the snow area look. This is pretty. And then you can jump off the... So my fears about there being invisible walls and not being able to go up and down hills is deconfirmed. And also, when you jump off, you fly back up with this thing. So we're going to be able to fly around on this. That's so cool. And we got a closer look at that area too. I love this. I love this so much. Look how nice the clouds look. Oh, and that was like a fall looking area. So we got the snow area there. And then, yeah, this looks like, what's that area called in Breath of the Wild with the different colored trees? I forgot. We really have 10 minutes of footage to digest. Still unbelievable. I know, it's so much. We also got a closer look just now of this area when in one shot. Hold on. Right here. Is this water right here? Hold on, I'm gonna take myself. Yeah, it is. Because look, if you take me out, down at the bottom left, you can see that that's actually a river flowing out to a water source. And there's a smaller river too. Right around here, there's a smaller river that looks like it goes out into that. And then this is a just bigger, larger river. Interesting. Very interesting. I still wonder what this is right here. I do wonder what that is. Also, again, look at these textures. These are so good. So good. Alright, let me put myself back in. Wow. The starry night and the twilight time looks so pretty in this game. Look at the water down here also looks really pretty. The waterfall looks really pretty. The straw distance for trees is great. And then of course this is a whole nother thing. They were like, you can like jump around on this thing while swimming too. We're gonna talk about that later as we go as well. Wow, the translucent water looks so good. Oh, we can go down waterfalls too. Yeah, look, we're jumping. Oh, so fun. We can probably jump around on this thing as well. I like the wait to the run animations for this. And the walk. How fun. I like how our player character looks around. Wow. So it looks like there's still kind of, when they put this footage out, they took all the Pokemon out of the area to show us just running around in the environments here, which is kind of sad. So I wonder how it's going to be with the Pokemon in the environments. Basculin was not Gen 4, I don't think, actually. Basculin was Gen 5, if I'm not mistaken. So they do seem to be having Pokemon from other regions in here, which is nice. So they didn't show us the climbing mechanic. They show us riding and swimming. So swimming is confirmed, and they're probably going to show us the climbing mechanic later, because the climbing mechanic is definitely in the game. Yeah, it was Gen 5 for sure. Oh, look at this. This is so cool. Okay, so no, that tree was already there. What is all this going on? Look at this. Look at these Bidoofs and I forgot, but Bibarrel. Look, they're just sitting in the area too, so they do live in their environments. And it strikes down that tree of life. And these boss Pokemon come from that? I'm kind of confused about that. And something with, maybe Arceus is angry. Because that came from the sky, and Arceus resides up there, right? So, like, Pokemon are terrifying creatures. I like this UI. Oh, nice building in the back, too. And you can see, like, logs back here, so, you know, it looks lived in. I like that. Yikes, that's going to be scary to try to dodge. Alright, so again, Gyarados isn't as big as he should be, but he is bigger than the player character, which I'm happy about. What are your questions, Travis, though? Just ask us the questions. Shamar said they turn evil. So, like, these are just innocent wild Pokemon that turned evil. We see later that we tame them. So, I don't know, but maybe these are one of the kind... They might be one of a kind Pokemon that we can catch, though. Who knows? I like how they put Gyarados next to a waterfall, because as we know, Gyarados exists with the waterfall myth of Magikarp. So that's nice. Oh, he's angry. He's gonna kill us. And I like how they're all big. See the UI down. Ooh, good point. Whoa, wait a second. It shows our Pokemon. Nice catch, Pega fan. Let's back that up. So he's out of life, I think. I don't, because like I feel like this should have a green bar here, right? Maybe they may or may not be out of life too, and we can't throw them out. Who knows? Was there UI with surfing that we saw? I don't think so, right? Or riding? I don't think we saw UI for those. No, I don't think so. Or flying? Yeah, I don't think we saw that. Very interesting that you can see our Pokemon down here. I like that though. I like that you can see them, so they're like always on your mind because you can always look at them. I like that. But why is it the X button? I'm so confused about that. And it looks like they don't have life, so you can't throw them out. Nice dodge roll. Oh no, you did throw them out. Okay, okay, okay. And now you enter the transition. Alright, now we're fighting them. Wait, why is he so much bigger than our Rhydon? Oh no, are they not going to scale them properly? I'm kind of scared. Is Rhydon not supposed to... I don't think Rhydon's bigger than the player character though, like canonically though, so maybe this is fine. Maybe this is accurate. But where are the trainers? There's not going to be trainers. These boss Pokemon are going to be the replacement for trainers. They said there's not going to be trainers. Trainers don't exist back then. And I'm totally fine with that. That's why this is a single player experience. So our Rhydon here is level 45, Ursaring level 41, but it's like, it has this like signal next to it showing that it's like a scary Pokemon and it's got the red eyes. So, oh, he just demolished our poor Crobat. My goodness, and we can keep a safe distance away while they fight, I guess. Oh, who did he just smash? Oh, the way Lucario looked up before getting demolished. Look at the way he just like That was very Naruto-esque when they just like look up before a big thing comes their way. Like they had no, they didn't give a fuck before they got hit. He just looks up right before getting hit by it. But that's nice though that the Pokemon actually look around at the enemy Pokemon as they're about to get hit and whatnot. They put a lot of dynamic things into this game with the Pokemon and the player character. I love that. That's what we've all wanted. You know? This is the next gen Pokemon experience we all expected. And I love that they can do it. Strong style. And agile style. I like that. You can do a stronger move, but it takes longer to recuperate and do another move on the ATB system. Or you can do a weaker move, weaker version of a move, and just do it more often. Very interesting. So like if an opponent has low health, right? You want to use weaker moves to get out faster so you can just get that low health out of the way, you know? It's very interesting. Yeah, the animations are really dope. They put turning it, so they put turning animations, they put looking around animations, they put like sleeping and like just general like sitting and living in your space animations. They did more attack animations, they did more idle animations. They upgraded the models themselves. Like, this is amazing. Alright, here's us catching them after we beat them. Well, that water looked really good. That's a different ball. This is like a grape, it looks like a grape ball, so I guess we made a grape ball type thing. Hold on, guys, I just touched my glasses. Oh, man. Haha, that sound effect. Alright, this is still... Oh, Dragonair! No! There we go. Sorry, Dragonair. Oh no, don't look down. Don't be sad. Look up. Perk up, Dragonair. Okay, look at this. So, like, they're all sitting, too. Just with me. These are all our Pokemon. These have to be. Because these are all the boss Pokemon we just beat. On the three over here. And then just 3 more here. And this Buizel sitting down and looking at us, I think, is a testament to this being our Pokemon. Because we saw a Buizel get up and be about to run away from us earlier. Or a Floatzel, it was one of those two. When it was wild. So yeah, this is great. Buizel Cream. Speaking of Buizel Cream. Wow. But yeah, I like how big... Okay, the Gyarados is big enough to where, like, I'm happy with it. Still could be bigger, though, because Gyarados is definitely supposed to be much larger than this. They also showed a Heavy Ball, but with different effects than the normal Heavy Ball. Really? On this one? Not just Bdsp? Wow. And Gyarados is flying! Oh, thank you, Shamar, for subscribing! Whoa, I didn't even know my subscriber bell worked when people subscribe to me on stream, but apparently that's proof it does. I guess I just never gotten a subscriber from a stream till now. Speaking of which, if you guys want to subscribe, please do. I want to hear that sound again. That was fun. Okay, so they're all sitting here with us, chilling. Look at the graphics are really good. So this is like a Pokemon camp type of thing that we can do just seamlessly in the overworld, and I love that. Buizel is definitely a great Gen 4 Pokemon. Wow, look at them fly around. Oh, this looks so good. Oh, what is this? Is that... I wonder if that's a wild one that we just saw or not. So here's our Lucario, right? Oh, we can have our Pokemon hit the trees to get berries out of them. Nice! So, this is part of what I was talking about. Can we use Pokemon to solve environmental puzzles and use them for things like HM replacement type of things? You know what I mean? So this is some sort of... This is like a headbutt type of thing where you can hit the tree to like get stuff out of it. So maybe we can use our Pokemon for other things too, other environmental things. So this is very promising. Very promising. Also, this also confirms we can just like throw our Pokemon out to do random stuff, which is really nice. Wow, the flying looks so fun. You can go up and down with it. I thought it was just going to be gliding, but no. And you can jump up on this. Oh, man. Oh, there's a tentacle in the water here. You guys can't see it because of me. Now you can see it. There's a tentacle in the water here. It looks really good. It looks really natural the way it's in the water. Oh, and here's that burnt forest we saw before. Interesting. The sun and the clouds and the sky gradient looks really good, by the way. This jump makes our Pokemon glow? Why is that? Hold on. Let's see if we can figure that out. Oh, there was more Tentacool there too. So we can jump over the rock. Oh, it glows just because it's a ghost type. Oh, you did a boost. You did a double jump. Oh, okay. Bye, Pega fan. Come back and finish watching later, I guess. So watch here. Oh, whoops. My bad. Watch here. The Basculin evolution is gonna do a double jump. So he jumps once and then boosts himself, and then he lights up when he boosts himself. So that's something. Oh, also we're getting attacked here by a gold duck. And we just completely jumped away from him, so he can't even hit us. He's just back there like, ah, dang, I missed. And here's some other gold duck buddies of his right there. What happens if our Pokemon jumps in the water, though? We were jumping over a river. I wonder what happens when we jump in the water. Oh, look at these animations. This is a nice battle animation. Our little Rowlet. Oh man, this is so scary. Whoa, that animation for Oshawott! That was a new animation. That's not Oshawott's attack animation. Whoa, what is this? The ground getting hit around. That was a Garchomp attacking us. Alright, Cyndaquil, let's see what you can do. Nice. Oh my god, there's so much here. Mr. Mime. Ooh, Gliscor. Whoa. Oh, this is another area. This isn't a bog. This is like a marsh area. Interesting, with lots of poison types and then an Onyx in the background. Oh, the Onyx is big. Pretty big anyway. Bigger. That's promising. Whoa, we missed something there. Oh, lots of Bronzor. Oh, look at the draw distance for this Bronzong back there. Wow, the draw distance is really far. And look at this waterfall, and then there's another body of water right across from it. That's a nice spot. I'm gonna have so much fun traversing this world with my Pokemon. Alright, here's that tree of life that we were talking about before. And it must be important, because they keep showing it. I'm gonna have to, in my breakdown, I'm gonna have to see if we found the geyser anywhere, because I don't see the geyser in any of these shots. If this is the cutscenes in the game, I would not be mad about it, because this is like very Fire Emblem-esque. I really like this. Wow, look at them all get into position for the cover. Brilliant. Brilliant. That was brilliant. Okay, homeboy. Takato Utsunomiya. I remember your name, sir. What happened to your hair? It looks burnt. It looks like you took a straightener to your hair and burnt it. Nice outfit, though. Mans knows how to dress. So worth $60, yes. We can sleep under a tree. Yes, it's so worth $60. So hyped.
Pokemon Legends Arceus is a brand new title that opens new doors for the Pokemon series.
Wow, look at how... I love how they fixed the dodge rolling to be faster, it looked like. That was very fast-paced. I like how fast-paced the overworld is like that.
By using action.
Oh, and she looked at the Pokemon right after. So there's some sort of like detection going on with Pokemon and characters. We talked about the Pokemon earlier looking around too and like having turning animations, but look, watch her face. She's gonna look over to where to the Pokemon she just narrowly dodged out of the way from. See? That was pretty cool. Nice throw animation. Oh, Snorlax was sleeping under the tree. That was misinterpreted, but still, that's awesome. How did I miss that? I'll have to go back and see it later. Whoa, wait, there's stuff on the map. You can see like a Ponyta right here. You can see people like carrying stuff. Whoa, okay, so this... Is there other towns? There might be other towns. Look, you see people over here too, by the beach. So there's other settlements. There's a settlement here. There's a settlement here. There's a settlement. Here's the town we start off in on the left here. Okay. Or it looks like the town we start off in here. You can't see it very well because I'm in the way. But here's this town we start off in on the left here. And then, Bidoof was swimming? I didn't see that. I didn't see that. Oh, man. I have to go back and find all these. Oh, you're saying that's here on the map? Oh, here's a Shellos swimming in the sea on the... Again, where I am. Look at me. There's a Shellos behind me. Alright, oh, look at these, like... Hold on, look at me again. Look at these... Like, what is this? Like, just hidden in this circular area here, and there's some hidden here, too. Oh, here's the Bidoof swimming in the sea that you were talking about. I see. And what's this over here? That's... What Pokemon is that? I really can't tell. It's very rounded, but it has some yellow on it. What Pokemon is that? Is that a new Pokemon? That might be a new Pokemon if I can't figure out what it is. But yeah, here's some like people running around here, so it tells you where some people are. This looks like some cave of sorts. And there's also an inlet here that goes into a cave for where the water comes out. Here looks like another settlement. Look, these scrolls I think are telling us where settlements are. So here's a settlement here, here's a settlement here. There's a settlement up here in the snow. I told y'all, more towns confirm. There's a settlement here on the beach, or the marshland, whatever this is. And a settlement over here on the beach. Okay. Nice. Did I miss one? Oh, here's one here. There's another settlement here, right up to the foot of the mountain. Wow. So there's a lot of settlements. Nice. Here's that tree of life that we've been talking about. Garchomp is not in a cave. We saw Garchomp out in the overworld already as a boss. Sadly. But we'll see if what Pokemon are specifically to the caves. And if they have them like naturally like spider Pokemon hanging up in a web or something. Like that'd be cool, you know? Oh, here's like a crescent moon water structure. That's pretty cool. Wow, there's so much to look at on this. Oh, here's Sfeel down here on the beach down here. So I wonder if this is the beach that we saw in the trailers right here. We should be able to see that like pincer looking thing though in the background. So no, I think this beach was up here. Oh no, here's the beach. It was a crescent beach up here, and you see the pincer stuff out here somewhere, I think. Oh, and here's like a volcano out here that I noticed. Look at this huge Gyarados. Why is this Gyarados so big? Is there like a boss Gyarados that's bigger than the others? Whoa. And then there's some Pokemon right here, Finneon. This Finneon right here. I love Finneon. Finneon's one of my favorite Gen 4 Pokemon. Oh, the Garchomp could be right outside of the cave of Mount Coronet. That's very possible. Very, very possible. Oh, we see some Starly flying out here. Oh, that's cute. Oh, man. Oh, man, there's so much to go over here. What is this? This is a Bidoof with someone petting it right here. The adventuring sounds fun. Can't wait for that. Really want to have a challenge, though, with battling. It looked challenging. It looked challenging, in my opinion. Maybe Garchomp is guarding the cave because Gibble and Gabite live in it. Ooh, yes. Yes, Noah, I really hope so. Wow, there's really so much to dissect here. Alright, let's continue. Let's continue on. So, it was called Hisui before. I wonder what the reasoning for that is. Very diverse. Oh, you can see the berries in the tree there. Oh, no. Sorry, Gibble's out in the open. Or Gabite, whichever one this is. Looks like Okami. Wow, this is so pretty. Whoa, look at that, the fixture up on here is a Galarian Weezing. Very interesting that a Galarian Weezing is there. And then there's a Magikarp up here, of course. Yeah, Bdsp and Legends look so much better than they did before. So this is Jubilife that we... Is that what we start out in? Is that what she was saying? It's Jubilife. So on my map analysis video, Jubilife was one of the possible ones, and it was definitely up there on my list of possible towns. But it's well, for one, it wasn't the one that I thought it was most likely, and that's because look at the map. Now Jubilife is on the left here. Here, I'll take myself out. Now Jubilife is on the left of the map. It's like by the water. It's not by the water in the original games, was it? I don't remember it being there. I don't remember though. It's been a while. Been a hot minute. But that makes sense because I did talk about how Jubilife makes sense to be the first town because they mentioned in the first trailer that it was bustling. And I said Jubilife is the one that became such a big center for everything. So, yeah, the town looks way more lively. Yep. There's a lady sweet. Yeah. Alright, I want to hear her explanation of Team Galactic again because I kind of missed it the first time because I was just enthralled with everything else. Nice way his thing flows, his scarf flows. Galaxy Expedition Team is what they're called. Not Team Galactic. Got it. Again, you can see another look at the Galarian wheezing thing here. So very interesting. Some more Magikarp on the sides. There's a customization shop in the town. How do you know, Ilcross? Continents drift, yeah, but this isn't like that long ago to where the continents would have drifted in that time. How do you know that it was customization shop? Is it this? Oh, this is for like, oh, so this shows scissors. So maybe your player character can get customized. Yeah. Oh, but this also shows scissors. Why are there two customization style buildings? Can we customize Pokemon and customize ourselves? Most curious. Oh, here's that pot we talked about before, but it looked way less vibrant now. So it's not as important as we thought. Yeah, haircut shops are almost always customization, I know. So that's why I'm wondering, why is there two of them right next to each other? This guy has a pickaxe. Oh, they announced there's a special outfit from a mystery gift. Okay, so we know player customization's in it then for sure. Wow, look at the cloud around Mount Coronet. That looked good. Nice sign. Ooh, the bamboo right here. That's nice. Oh, there's a girl with her arms behind her back right here. That's pretty cool. The naming function is probably because of pre-colonization. One of the scissor shop. Oh, hold on, I missed it. I have to press on. One of the scissor shops has a massage bed. Oh, so it might just be like general grooming and relaxation. Who knows? But yeah, this girl right here has her arms behind her body, so that's pretty good. That means they have some lively poses and animations that they're gonna put for them. Look at this lighting. This lighting is amazing.
Yes, other regions. The divisions such as the
Medical Corps, okay. Wait, both the characters are, both the characters are in this shot. Interesting.
The Security Corps and
Medical Corps, Security Corps. Friendly Otaku said, I wonder what they're going to with certain Pokemon in this game not existing in the future. Did they go extinct? Who knows? Sneaky Alakazam. Alright, so Medical Corps, Security Corps. Okay, this is Security Corps.
the Survey Corps,
Survey Corps, which is what we're going to be working under.
which researches Pokemon.
Did she say what our role in all this is?
It's home to the Galaxy Expedition Team, made up of people from various other regions. The divisions such as the...
Oh, there's an Abra there. Oh, wow. I didn't notice that. Thank you, Dylan. Alakazam, you said Alakazam. Massages in Pokemon games normally increase friendship, and the scissor shop can increase friendship. Yeah, I'm sure both do.
Medical Corps, the Security Corps, and the Survey
Okay, so we don't have a role in any of them, except I think the Survey Corps is the only one.
researches Pokemon. Professor Laventon's...
What's all this he got written on the board back here? Professor Laventon. Oh, so that's the professor. I thought it was that girl with the blue hair. So it's really no one we've ever known. Okay. He's got a Pikachu drawing right here. There's a Starly right here, or the middle evolution for that line. A Cherim. And then just like forests and stuff. Okay, nothing really of note back there from what I can tell. Lots of books. That's pretty cool.
Its field of study is the ecology of Pokemon. He came to the
Ecology of Pokemon. Ah, these look so good. Look, they gave him teeth too. Ah, I love it. Look, there's depth in there. It's not just a JPEG.
Hisui region along with Pokemon he met in various other regions. He entrusts one of these Pokemon to you. Captain Silene is the leader of the survey.
Captain Silene. Cyrus. I think that's not a coincidence. Can we join the other cores like for guild quests and learn how to like craft new item like a medical core quest, give us max revives crafting recipe? See, that's what I'm thinking, Noah. There's no way they would introduce us to all these different cores if we couldn't do something with each of them, right? Johnny, aren't you curious about the late game on this? Like, is there research for legendaries or something? I'm sure there is, yeah. There's a lot of updated models and new animations I noticed. Yeah, I've been calling out a lot of them on here. I said earlier, the Ponyta and the Chimchar have flames on their bodies that actually like give off embers. And they also have new animations. Like the Ponyta actually turns its head to turn. And like turns and like moves its legs in a way to turn. Like they have turning animations now. They also have sleeping animations. They have sitting animations. They have all sorts of animations. They have it's really good. They can also look around. The Pokemon models like look around at different things. So like there was a scene where the Lucario looked up at a Pokemon right as it was coming up above it to hit it, which was pretty cool. Okay, so Celine and Cyrus are related for sure. Not only do they have similar names, but they look alike and have the same angry face and lack of eyebrows. So
survey corps. Though she may seem to treat you harshly,
she treats you harshly. And they say that she cares apparently though.
Deep down she's your biggest supporter, and she watches over your progress with care.
She watches over your progress with care and she's your biggest supporter. So they said deep down she cares. So I wonder if maybe if she is villainous, if she maybe has a change of heart later and only Cyrus ends up being skewed later, not her. I wonder. Yeah, she gives me bad vibes too, but of course she does what they give her this face. But yeah, I'm very curious. I do think that at least some of the members of this are going to defect and become evil in some way. And that might be why Arceus is getting mad. Because they're trying to break into the world of Pokemon in a bad way.
Commander Kamado oversees the entire...
I think Kamado is absolutely a bad guy. Even if, like, they might pull a fast one on us and make Celine a good guy. And have Kamado be the bad guy. I wouldn't be surprised. I don't know. I think Kamado's going to be the bad guy, my mans.
Galaxy team. He's a dependable leader who has earned the unwavering trust of his team members.
Dependable leader who's earned the unwavering trust from his team members just screams to me like he is hiding something.
When the commander recognizes your knack
Nice
for
facial
Pokemon
expression.
research, he allows you to join the team and has you work...
Oh, is he Rowan's ancestor? I can list off 10 things that blows me away in this, but I'm still curious about what there is to do, lol. I can't think outside the Pokemon formula. I can, because I've always wanted a game like this, and like a lot of these things were ideas that I've had, so I'm happy they're implementing them. Nice facial expression.
Work as a member of the Survey Corps.
Wait, he only wants us to work as a member of the Survey Corps?
The team and has you work as a member of the Survey Corps.
Okay.
The duty of the Survey...
Look at these animations and the lighting and this back. Oh my god, this is gorgeous.
Corps is to observe and catch Pokemon.
So this is Pachirisu's turning animation. So you remember how earlier we saw Ponyta do that like head turn and move its legs overlapping each other to turn? This is Pachirisu's turn option. He just bounces around, which fits the Pokemon.
The Survey Corps is
See?
to observe and catch
That's how they turn around. They bounce around. It fits the Pokemon so well.
Pokemon to shed light on how they live. Your
Aww.
survey duties hold the key to unlocking the true purpose of your adventure, and in the course of your work, you'll visit various locations within the Hisui region.
Wow, nice map. Okay.
Your excursions outside the village will begin by preparing at a base camp. At these
So there's also base camps, which is something cool too. So not only do we have all those settlements, but we'll have base camps in between in certain places. Very interesting.
Camps, you'll be able to prepare for your survey work.
Nice item UI. I love this. I love this so much. A mysterious ball that can be thrown at wild Pokemon in order to catch them. The balls are crafted by hand if you gather the necessary materials. So probably wood and some apricorns. Oh, yep, apricorns, confirmed. I was right. I said this in my last, my analysis right after, my quick analysis right after the E3, the pre-E3 one. I said they're probably made from apricorns. They are made from apricorns. Wow. I was right.
Or crafting new ones from basic materials. In the Hisui region, you'll find that you'll be vulnerable to attacks from wild Pokemon. Take too much damage from their attacks, and you'll black out.
You'll black out, but I wonder what happens to you. They didn't explain that yet. Crafting in Pokemon, friendly otaku. It is so. It is very much so.
Use caution when you're out doing your survey work. When your Pokemon are hurt, you can return to a base camp to rest up and recover.
Nice. I like how they put an animation for it. Your character getting up and...
the village and report the results to whoever requested the job.
Wurmple kind of... Oh! So they are requesting things like get your Wurmple to evolve and stuff. That's pretty cool.
Once you've completed a survey assignment, return to the village and report the results to whoever requested the job.
You also saw the UI there had different balls. So we're given survey assignments too. Interesting. Different balls down here.
Return to the village and report the results to whoever requested the job. Pokemon live all
Wow, look at these. What are those boats doing there? I'm so curious.
Pokemon.
Oh man, I love this animation for Chatot flying. Wait, if there's a villain, how would a lenient story work in Breath of the Wild? What if I, hold on. Let me come and see that, what you said. You said, this is the Pokemon, okay, Friendly Otaku said this Pokemon game I wanted for so long, I'm beyond ecstatic. Yeah, me too. They deserve real props for sure. Wait, if there's a villain, how would a lenient story work like in Breath of the Wild? What if I go and fight, Arceus before I find out the villain's intentions? We'll see. I don't know. It might not be a lenient story. It might be more streamlined than Breath of the Wild had. Open world games can have more streamlined stories. Think about like The Witcher or something, you know?
Live all over the place.
Wow. Oh, I like how this guy's like floating over the bridge. Or the gap that the bridge goes over. That's pretty cool. Oh, here's that thing that we saw earlier when we were flying on the Braviary earlier. And there's still a thing on there. I wonder if that's a Pokemon. Geeky Voice Acts, welcome! Oh my gosh, I love Geeky Voice Acts. She's an amazing voice actress, and she actually plays on my Smash series that I talked about earlier, the Super Smash Brothers show, if you guys want to watch that on my channel as well. It's definitely my highest quality content if you do watch that show. It's the highest quality content I put out, for sure. Oh, whoop. Okay. You're the maybe those are the boats that their ancestors who came to Sinnoh. Oh, yeah, maybe. Oh, I'm on this now. Maybe hold on. Judging by the snowy areas, it seems that there are loads of areas we can't see, which I like. Yes, I agree. I think that's amazing. All right, back to this. Love you, Geeky Voice Acts.
Get close to them.
Oh my god, this looks so good. Look at this I love Chimecho. That's one of my favorite Pokemon as well. So watching it fly around in this next to these flowers is so breathtaking to me. Look at this tree. Look at the grass growing on it. So gorgeous. And these flowers too. And little Chingling. Also look, Chingling, no frame rate issues.
Carefully, then throw a Pokeball to try to catch them. You'll find that not all species
Wow,
of
look at how they
Pokemon
run.
react the same
The
way
Bidoof
when
running
they spot
animation's
you.
way better than it used to be.
For example, some Pokemon will immediately
Oh, look at that, it flew away.
You'll want to hide in tall
So they can fly away. Good. I like that. Watch, the Starly over here is gonna fly away.
Species of Pokemon react the same way when they spot you. For example,
So cute.
some Pokemon will
Look, it flew away.
immediately flee, so you'll want to hide in tall grass when you approach them.
These animations
The
are
rest of
so
Pokemon, on the
good.
other hand, may need to be weakened in battle. There are a variety of tricks to catching them all. Throw a Pokeball containing one of your own Pokemon near a
Yeah,
wild
that was a great
Pokemon
part,
and a
Friendly
battle will
Otaku.
begin. You'll find that a single Pokemon may get to act multiple times in a row.
So I kind of, it may look a little rough that Lucario's kind of like his foot's drifting off right here because of the angle here, but I like that it's so seamless that even a slope we can battle on.
Oh, depending on its speed stat and the moves that it uses. You can also choose to have Pokemon use
Look, they
their
have
moves.
idle animations.
Will begin.
It's
You'll
gonna yell.
find that a single Pokemon may get to act multiple times in a row, depending on its speed stat and the moves that it uses.
Oh, look at that.
You
Yep.
can
Yeah,
also
they're like
choose to
roaring
have
at each other.
Pokemon use their moves in 2 different
They should
styles,
probably make them do that more
Strong
often
Style
though.
and Agile
It takes a little
Style.
too long.
Using a move in the strong style will increase the move's power, but the Pokemon's action speed will be lowered.
Oh, I love
Using
this
a move in the
flame
Agile
thing.
style will decrease the move's power, but the Pokemon's action speed will be raised.
Okay, interesting. Also, take note of how much our player character moves around during this too.
Using a move in the Agile
Like, they all have
style
idle
will
animations
increase
with
the move's
this.
power, but the Pokemon's action speed
Nice.
will be raised. You'll find the strong style will come in handy when you see a chance to end the battle with
I like how
one
big the Floatzel was.
powerful move. While the Agile style is great for situations where acting multiple times in a row will give your battle strategy a real boost. Use these different styles as the situation
Wait, what was that
demands
menu option right
times in a
after?
row will give your
Something
battle
popped up right
strategy
here.
a real boost.
Oh, that was like the... Did you know the Poké Center pre-orders came in with the Arceus plush? The interesting part about it is that the plush is oh. Lucario goes Super Saiyan. The last Pokemon I played was Sun on the Dio. Johnny, did you see the Ponyta turning around? Yes, I did. I mentioned it in the video. Chica, or Cheka, however you say it. I mentioned in the video that I saw him turning around. Yeah, finally a battle system that requires more than just pressing a button like in previous games. Yes, Neo, I agree, 100%. Geeky Voice Act said it looks so clean. I agree, 100%. Noah said, did you know the Poké Center pre-orders came with an Arceus plush? An interesting part about this is that the plush is unrevealed, so maybe a new form of Arceus. Oh, interesting. Back to what I was saying about this. Let me see if I can get the frame, because it happens really fast.
Where acting multiple times in a row will give your battle strategy a real boost.
Got it. Okay, so here we can see fight, run, items plus Pokemon. Interesting. And then you also have this here to switch out the Pokemon. So I wonder why both are UI options at the same time. Oh, and you can press L and R. It shows L and R to switch between which one of these you have in the front. Interesting. Also, dang, these guys are high level already. 59 on each. The stats also look more normal. You can see when I take myself out, the stats look more normal. Because before, I think he had like an outrageous amount of HP for a really low level before. But now this looks more like how much HP a level 59 Pokemon would have. I wonder what these two icons here are, though. No idea what those are. You would think maybe status effects or something, but I don't know what they are. It might be what he raised. Oh, because he just used Calm Mind. So because he used Calm Mind, I think this shows us that he raised him.
Use these different
Interesting. He raised that stat. Very interesting.
styles as the situation demands to gain the upper hand.
The UI does look very clean, friendly, Otaku.
When you report the results of your survey work to the professor, information will be added to the Pokedex. You can advance your research and fill in more information by doing things like catching Pokemon, seeing them use certain moves.
Okay, so we're not drawing them, and it just shows the model, so that's interesting. There's a lot more we're filling out for these than I expected, though.
Multiple times and more. Seek
Interesting.
out and meet lots of different Pokemon to complete that Pokedex.
Oh, was that the shot of the Snorlax sleeping under the
Like
tree?
catching Pokemon, seeing them use certain moves multiple times and more. Seek out and meet lots of different Pokemon
Oh yeah, there it is, sleeping under the tree. I love it.
to complete that Pokedex.
Whoa, whoa! I think we saw one pop in just now. Hold on.
Pokemon to complete that Pokedex.
Oh no, we didn't. Never mind.
Now, we'd like to introduce some of the Pokemon living in the rich, natural environments that are spread out across the Hisui region.
Another form of Shinx. Where? I didn't see it.
This Pokemon with distinctive antlers is known as Weirdeer. Weirdeer evolves from a Stantler that has managed to live in the harsh natural environment of the Hisui region. It has strong ties with the local people, and it has been treated with great care and respect in this land since ancient times. Garments made with the fur shed from its beard, tail, and legs are highly prized as warm winter clothing.
Wow.
This Pokemon
So they make garments out of it too.
is
Interesting.
Basculegion. It can swim with great power.
Basculegion.
Basculins that live in the Hisui region
Wow,
can
so pretty.
evolve into this Pokemon if they become possessed by the restless souls of other Basculin in their school that have perished during their journey upstream. This Pokemon gains power from the souls possessing it, letting it swim on and on without tiring. There are also Pokemon that can be found
Interesting.
living in this land in forms that have adapted to the environment of the Hisui region. This Pokemon
Wow, look at this tree. Look at these leaves and the way that they flow.
Majestic Wings is the Hisuian form of Braviary. It comes to Hisui in the winter and can imbue its screeches with psychic power to generate shockwaves.
Interesting. So it's flying and psychic. Really cool design.
Which works with a partner is the Hisuian form of Growlithe.
I can't wait to see the Arcanine version.
Pokemon and appears to protect
Wow, look at the
its
water
territory.
like actually flowing in the
Hisuian
background.
Growlithe's soft fur is an
This is
excellent
nice.
insulator,
Whoa, whoa!
allowing it to
There was a volcano back there with lava pouring out.
fur is an excellent insulator,
Interesting.
allowing it to stay active and lively even in this chilly land.
So only selected ride Pokemon? That's what I'm wondering. I think so. Which is really sad if that's the case, but maybe not. They might just be using them to show off these new Pokemon. And they've shown us a lot of variety in the Pokemon, so I would find it very odd if we only got to swim on certain ones, but we'll see.
The greatest effect. The Pokemon are
Yeah, the way they introduced the Braviary flying mechanic was perfect. I agree. It's weird to think that all Pokemon humans are all dead now. Oh, yeah. Yeah, these ancestral forms and the people in this game, yeah.
this story, but what connection does it have
Wow.
to your adventure? We hope you look
Wow.
forward to finding out on the day when you can finally meet the
Oh, Teddy Ursa is so
Pokemon
cute.
of the Hisui region for yourself.
Wait, the way that she just nonchalantly was walking through these Pokemon here.
Of the Hisui region for yourself.
Wow.
Those were our latest updates on these new entries in the Pokemon series. Pre-orders for Pokemon Legends Arceus, Pokemon Brilliant Diamond, and Pokemon Shining
I
Pearl.
wonder if only certain Pokemon can fight over water. Because earlier we saw Crobat flying above it when we threw it out. And then you also see some Pokemon that can swim in the water, like the Tentacruel we saw. But can we not throw land Pokemon out? I wonder if it just like makes them like unable to be thrown out if they're a land Pokemon and you're over water. Very interesting. Oh, there's more info on the website too, huh?
Become available.
All right, let's go over to the website. I thought I was done here, but let's go to the website. Yikes. Pokemon Legends Arceus website. Oh man, they added more things. Oh wow, some customization options too. Okay, hold up. Hold the phone. They're still showing the old footage of Bdsp. Why? It looks so bad. Anyways, okay. Catch wild Pokemon. Let's go here first. Gameplay. Encounter and battle Pokemon in the Hisui region of Pokemon Legends Arceus. Oh, this is a cute artwork. So Combi is also in the game. Interesting. Okay. Pokemon live freely in all kinds of places, in grassy fields, in forests, or out on the water, to name a few. There may be certain Pokemon behaviors, or even entire species that you witness only under the right conditions, such as during a particular time of day or certain kinds of weather. Whoa, look at this picture of Gyarados! Hold on, let's go look at these photos. Look at this water, and oh my goodness, this looks so good. Why does Gyarados look so small, though? Granted, I did play Sword and Shield for a month, so maybe they're onto something. So Professor Rowan's ancestor may be evil, and Cyrus' ancestor is good? Yeah. One converts the other. This is also a gorgeous screenshot. Wow. Oh, they show us the menu, the battle menu here. Okay. How to start a battle with a Pokemon. If you throw a Pokeball Containing one of your Pokemon out of wild Pokemon, a battle will begin. You'll enter battle seamlessly, rather than switching into a specific battle-specific screen as in previous games in the Pokemon series. Okay, as we know. Very nice. The flow of battle in Pokemon Legends Arceus works differently than in prior Pokemon games in the series. In past games, battles have proceeded one turn at a time, with each participating Pokemon taking one action per turn. In Pokemon Legends Arceus, Pokemon stats and other factors determine how many actions each Pokemon gets to take and in what order. Yep, the ATB system. Oh, look how cute Oshawott looks in the fight here. Oh my goodness. Interesting. What is this? Oh, it shows the turn order right here. Nice. So we'll see the turn order. This can create situations where one Pokemon might get to take multiple turns in a row. You could heal your Pokemon immediately after dishing out an attack, or throw yourself all in with no holds barred flurry of attacks. Agile style and strong style. Trading's confirmed, Noah? Oh, that's awesome. Okay. Pokemon can remember 4 moves at a time to use in battle. In this game, the moves your Pokemon can use will also be unleashed in 2 different ways, Agile style and strong style. Use these different styles skillfully to gain the upper hand in battle. Nice. Nice. Using a move in the Agile style raises the user's action speed, which may make the user's next turn come sooner, but lowers the Pokemon's move. Strong style uses the Pokemon in the strong style, raises the Pokemon's power, but I just totally fucked that up. Using a move in the strong style raises the move's power, and your Pokemon's action speed will be lowered. Okay. Wow. Completing the Pokedex. You add information to your Pokedex by catching Pokemon, but catching Pokemon once won't be enough to complete the Pokedex entry. You'll need to keep studying that Pokemon and complete your research tasks to increase your research progress on it and flesh out its Pokedex entry. That's really cool. So they kind of learned from New Pokemon Snap in that regard. Because you know, New Pokemon Snap, you try to look for different behaviors with them. So this is something similar, but it goes more than just behaviors. It goes with like different moves that you see them use and different other factors, I'm sure. Crazy. Complete these research tasks will also contribute to your work in the Galaxy Expedition team and raise your rank as a team member, gain you access to new areas. New areas of the map or new areas of the Galaxy Expedition team? Can we go into the medical core and all that? I wonder. Let's see. With this, you have officially attained the rank of first star in the Galaxy Expedition. Okay, so they rank them by stars. I wonder. Okay. Oh, there's a story section now. Discover the Hisui region, Jubilife Village, and the characters of Pokemon Legends Arceus. The natural majesty of the Hisui region. Your adventure is set in the expansive natural majesty of the Hisui region in an age long ago when it was rare for people and Pokemon to live in close harmony. In time, this land of Hisui will come to be called Sinnoh, a region you may know well. Mount Coronet rises at the center of the Hisui region, surrounded on all sides by areas and distinct environments. Each character is rich with its own natural features and plays host to different Pokemon ecosystems. One such area is the Obsidian Fieldlands, which is resplendent with gorgeous flowers and verdant vegetation. What's more, it appears to team with Pokemon that favor meadows and forests. Okay. Let's look here. So this is probably the meadow they're talking about. And then this is a snow area, though. Is this the same? No, it's different areas. And then here's the map that we talked about earlier. Alright, here's old screenshots, so nothing to really go by there. Your base of operations, Jubilife Village. The Hisui region is home to Jubilife Village, the center of operations for the Galaxy Expedition Team, or Galaxy Team for short. People who have come from various regions to study Hisui. The team includes various corps, such as Medical Corps, Security Corps, and Survey Corps, which carries out research on how Pokemon live. Jubilife Village will serve as the base for surveying missions. After receiving an assignment or a request and preparing for your next excursion, you'll set out from the village to study one of the various areas of the Hisui region. Okay, so they do dictate what areas we go to at first. After you finish your survey work, you'll return once more to prepare for your next task. Along with the headquarters of the Team Galaxy team and your own lodgings, Jubilife Village boasts a range of useful institutions and services, such as a trading post, which is what you guys were talking about, where you can trade Pokemon with other players. Nice. A paid Nintendo Switch Online membership is required to enjoy certain features. Main character, Akari or Ray. Okay. As a protagonist of Pokemon Legends Arceus, you'll join the Galaxy team as a member of the Survey Corps. Your goal will be to meet every species of Pokemon from every corner of the Hisui region as you work to complete the land's first ever Pokedex. Okay, well here's the 2. I'm definitely going with the female trainer. That'll be fun. Survey Corps member who is close to your age has been with the Survey Corps for some time. Appearance you choose at the beginning of the game will determine whether Akari or Ray appears as your fellow team member. As a member of the Galaxy Survey Corps, Professor Laventon conducts research into Pokemon modes of life. He aims to create a complete Pokedex. Commander Kamado, the boss of the Galaxy team, can be a harsh leader at times, but the team members trust him deeply and know him to be reliable. He's totally a villain. I'm calling it. Captain Celine. Captain Celine is the leader of the Galaxy team's Survey Corps. She is strict both with others and with herself, but she sees your potential and allows you to take a trial to join the Galaxy team. Ties to the world of Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. Let's see. While Pokemon Legends Arceus is set in a different age than Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, it seems that there is some connection to be found between them. Hey, they showed old Diamond and Pearl footage. Jubilife Village is the main base of your Pokemon adventure. In Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, this village has shown to be Jubilife City, a bustling metropolis that you visit early in your adventure. Commander Kamado, who appears in Pokemon Legends Arceus, is an ancestor of Professor Rowan. Okay, and appears Diamond and Pearl. So, it seems that there are other people in the game who might also be ancestors to familiar faces you know. Celine's totally an ancestor to Cyrus. We already know. Cool. Alright, and then now let's go to Pokemon. First partner Pokemon. Oh, and I can click on them too? Oshawott! My favorite. Okay, we don't really need to read all these, so I'm just gonna go back to the Pokemon main tab page. Alright, Arceus. Okay, we know these. Got it. Do they explain if these are the only ones we can do stuff with? Battling together with the mournful souls of its comrades. Basculin in the Hisui region can evolve into this Pokemon. This evolution occurs when a Basculin is possessed by the souls. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, nothing about if we can swim on other Pokemon. Cynthia relative. Who might be Cynthia's relative? The moment this Pokemon senses animosity, it will become engaged and attack relentlessly until the enemy is defeated. Oh wow, he's mean. The Pokemon gains power from the souls possessing it, letting it swim and on without tiring. Is there a person standing in water here? I guess shallow water, but still. Interesting. Is there anything about if we can use other Pokemon? Let's see, I don't see anything about that. Yeah, no, nothing about that. Okay. I'm surprised the gameplay section... So, the gameplay section does not go into detail about using the wild Pokemon for traversal. Okay, so... in that case, maybe there's a possibility we can use other Pokemon. Alright, let's discover the Hisuian region. Oh, that's the story part? Yeah, okay. Alright, what is this? Get a Hisuian Growlithe kimono set. Interesting. Alright. Definitely does not look as good on the female. Yikes, they really botched the design with this portion here. Will be gifted for those who pre-order Pokemon Legend Arceus. You may receive it by choosing get via internet from the mystery gifts feature in your game or until May 2022. When you can dress yourself up in fashionable getup as you enjoy your adventure in the Hisui region. Okay, it takes approximately 2 hours to play before you get that feature. So I assume it's because you have to unlock customization options first. Okay, guys, my voice is giving out and I need to look through this footage in complete detail to really give us, you know, all the stuff that... Oh, you know what? What is there anything of note on here? We have to look at this before I go. I'm sorry. Have a blast in the Grand Underground. Oh my god, this is such a cute artwork. Okay, alright. There's a maze beneath the entire Sinnoh region. Use the Explorer Kit you'll receive to visit the Grand Underground, where you participate in activities such as digging, using hideaways, secret base, Pokemon fossils. Come in a variety of different terrains. Oh, Pokemon hideaways come in a variety of different terrains. Good. Ranging from still water caverns. Okay. Awesome. All right. Oh, but it doesn't say we can do the bases there. All right. Some walls can be dug into using a sledgehammer. You can use items called a digger drill in the ground to build yourself a secret base. Okay, but nothing about if we can do them in the different environments. All over. Okay. All right. Work up a crowd and put on a successful super contest show. Okay. Yes, please. There are different categories: coolness, cuteness, beauty, toughness. I can't speak anymore. I'm sorry. I've been speaking for like 3 hours straight here. They're based on visual evaluation, dance evaluation, and move evaluation. Okay, cool. So it's got like the whole contest setup. That's so exciting. So excited. Okay, I can look on these on my own though. I don't really think there's anything here to talk about, but you can get a Manaphy egg. That's pretty cool. And get a Pheon. That's pretty nice as well. Wow. Okay, guys, this was a blast. I highly, highly, highly enjoyed talking about all of this. I'm super excited for both games now. I'm totally getting Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. I didn't think I was before. And I'm totally getting, as we all know, Pokemon Legends Arceus. And that's going to be probably my favorite game of all time once I play it. Like, I can already tell. It's everything I've ever wanted. So, yeah. That was it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And I hope that you all subscribe if you haven't already. And I hope that we see plenty more of this to come soon. And the games don't release that far away, so we're really close to getting all this in the grasp of our hands. Until then, you can definitely count on me doing lots of breakdown videos. I'm going to go look at this footage and go super in-depth with it. I'm also going to release the different sections of this live stream as separate videos to make it easier for people to find the things they want to look for that I talked about. So yeah. That was it. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed it, Boyzle Cream. This was a blast. Until next time, though, guys.